sir. Do we get the win this time?
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
I don't play this game.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
I think it's time we tried something new.
From the heathens, got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's up, Grinders? How's everybody doing out there? It's Monday. We're back on Monday night. Back on Monday night. Yes, we're back on Monday nights. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. Yes. It's been busy. But I was like, I gotta make it on Monday night tonight. Even though the Giants are playing. Even though the New York Giants are playing. Which I don't know if they're going to win or not. I'll keep a peek and see what's going on. But I was like, I got to do the show on a Monday. Back on a Monday night. And of all days, we hit today 2,500 subscribers. Grinders in the house. Thank you again. 2,500 right on the button. Incredible. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. For Brizzle, what's up, for Brizzle? How you doing, for Brizzle? Let's shout to everybody coming on in by the warmth of the grinds fire. Let me get the fire going. Let me throw a log on the fire. I'll throw a log on the fire over there. There we go. Let's shout out to everybody coming on in here. Jeff B. Gaming, the Unknown Dark Zone. Bill, what's up? Richard Farmers. Sergeant Nick, Dark Zone again. MG, how you doing? Brian East, Mariano, what's up, Mr. Tennis? How you doing, Freddie? Yo, Freddie, 8K dual sensible. What's up? No Mercy. Yo, did you see No Mercy? Did you see when they started No Mercy NXT? They put in the game, the cartridge for the N64, dude. What's up, Data War, Mr. Grimm, Amanda? How you doing? Truth Serum. Tool Man, the Tools. I gotta say, we had the tools here before Xbox ever got the tools. Toolman himself was a member of the Grinders before the Xbox ever got the tools. So we had the tools here at 2,500 Grinders. I'm in shock. In shock. I'm amazed. But, you know, I just appreciate everybody coming through, support, listening to the show, sharing it out, liking, subscribing, all of the donations, the VIP Grinders doing splits with Herman Holtz. So I just want to thank everybody. It's been incredible. It's an incredible run. We're on our way now. What's 100 and something episodes now of the Gaming Grindhouse? 130, 129 up there. Dogs. I got Foamstars on here. If I spelled it right, yeah, I think I spelled it right on that one. Yo, Cosmic Hero, what's up? Yo, JX changed his name. Cosmic Hero 160. What's up? How you doing? Otherwise, AKA JX. Econo, how you doing? Oh, look who it is! Yo! Cyber Dragon with a 20. Yo, he's been a VIP for so long. Cyber Dragon, you have to do that. Thank you so much. He goes, looking at the origins of your Odyssey, you might see a rogue wave of a black flag seeking liberation from Valhalla, which is a mirage. The revelation of the Brotherhood, who want freedom, cry for unity in the Syndicate. Oh, damn, that is some powerful Assassin's Creed words over there, Cyber Dragon. Thank you so much for being a VIP grinder since the beginning. Cyber Dragon doing his stuff, man. Thank you so much, man. You have to do that. I appreciate it, man. Been here. OG grinder, Cyber Dragon, baby. How's he doing? Demasi, what's up? Jeffy Gaming, we shout you. True Virgil, he's a supporter of the channel. We hang with True Virgil. He's holding them up. He's holding the True Virgil hanging in there. What's up, True? How you doing, man? VIP grinder, man. He's one of those proud members of VIP grinder. He has a special spot for everybody. AC this week. Oh man, he's playing Starfield while ponies are playing Foamstars. Oh damn. True Virgil, he don't warm anybody up. He don't.
You're my number one customer.
True Virgil, it's open now. You want to come on? Tell me about Starfield. The Discord's open. I'll move you from the spot, True. You know, I don't think any other people have invited you on to talk. You've been around everybody's chat. Come on in, True. Let's have a chat. Frogs is still traveling. Frogs is traveling the goddamn world. Frogs, wherever you are. There's a message. Frog is all over the place. It's like he's at goddamn Carmen San Diego. I don't know where Frogs went. I haven't seen him on PlayStation. I haven't seen him on he liked something, but he's traveling, man. He's out. Where in the world? Where in the world is Frogs? J Gaming, somebody is impostering you, man. I don't know. I'm not calling him out. I want to invite him into the fires of the Grindhouse to move off the spot. What spot am I talking about? What spot am I talking about? We know the spot. Let's go. Let's go. The VIP Grinders. Yes. He can earn it. I think there's a couple of people I got to add to you. I got to move this stuff around. But they're partying. At least Herman Holtz is staying. We still could have quality splits in the Gaming Grindhouse. Herman Holtz is staying for now. Old man Gordon Ramsay is out, but shirtless machismo Herman Holtz is in. Keep the quality. It's quality games. I see quality from my yacht. And he's partying with the VIP Grinders. Bill's back there with Booster, Bootleg Joel, Craig 2.0. The Xbox Donut, the Xbox Refrigerator, merchandising. They stay out of the VIP Grindhouse because they know the quality games are gonna rock them to their core. But the VIPs, we know quality, the wall of VIPs. Future president, they said Gio knows they want quality Holtz. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if Mr. Herman Holtz gets the VIP, if he becomes the president, he better walk around without a shirt on at Sony Studios. No shirt, chains, hairy chest, greased up. He'll walk around like a wrestler. That's how I imagine Herman Holtz walking around those studios. God damn it. Herman Holtz be there with friggin' no shirt, all greased up. What a G. Laying the smack down on anybody. Oh man. Let me come outside. I will tell you about quality. But thank you again, VIP grinders. The walls are huge. Thank you again, VIP. Yo, Jamie Williams, a big long-time VIP member for 19 months. Congrats on the 2,500 subscribers. Keep up the good shows and positive energy. Oh, man. James Williams, positive energy. That's right. It's all about gaming. Dude, what the hell happened? The title screen's back on. Oh, what the hell's going on there? And chat's working. Okay, the chat's working over there. Good. Oh, shit. True Virgin wants a Discord link. Let's go. Let's go. Let's send, you know what? Let's go wild. We got 2,500 subscribers. Let's go. Let's get him in here. Because I want to hear True Virgil's impression of the Foamstars. Where's my Discord link? How do I even do this? We're going wild tonight, grinders. This is, you know what? Let's do something special for 2,500 subscribers. Let's put the Discord link in the chat. And if you want to come onto the Grindhouse, come on in. Who cares? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do the Discord link in here. Where the hell? How do I do this thing? Let's go. We'll talk about Gymnast Ryan. I'm giving him that Discord link. Come on, True Virgil. I'll get you in here. Let's get you in this. And we get here. And if I'm doing it right. All right. I don't know True Virgil even. I don't know on Twitter. But whatever. Let's get him in here. There we be. There it is. Come on down. Let's go. We'll go through the topics. Anybody wants to co-host for an evening? Whatever. Get him in here. It'll be nice talking to him finally. But anyway. So, let's go first. Let's still start going through the topics here. Right? First topic. Oh, here it is. Who's this? Is this True Virgil?
No, dude. This is Brian.
Brian, what's up? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I thought this was just going to be like a regular, like, join the Discord thing.
Sure, yeah, whatever, man. What? That's a recipe for disaster. I'll let you into the grind kitchen. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's. You want to go? We'll go through the first. We'll do like a rotation. This will be like we'll do something different here. We've got to celebrate 2,500. Oh man, Ant's in here. What's up, Ant? How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, good. You?
What's up? What's up? True, they're coming in here, True. The grinders are coming in the Grindhouse. I'm opening it up. They're coming on in.
Let's grind.
Let's grind. So, guys, have you tried Foamstars? Have you played Foamstars at all?
Gotta be honest, I haven't yet.
You have not yet, yeah. Ant, have you tried it?
Nah, I've been grinding Street Fighter 6 only.
Oh, damn. Did you get Mortal Kombat or just staying with Street Fighter?
No, just Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat next month.
Gotcha. Yeah, I played the Foamstars. So let me tell you a little bit about the Foamstars here. So, Foamstars, I know there was like a war zone going on about Splatoon and Foamstars. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling Foamstars. I think the problem is so the way it works is that you do the you use the foam to lay out like on the floor and stuff, and then you could like surf on it. And then what you do is you shoot people with the foam, and then they turn into a ball after they accumulate enough foam, and then you basically hit them with your surfboard to kill them or to knock them out or whatever. And then their teammate can actually hit them with a surfboard and unlock them from the foam, like to save them, basically rescue them. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, dude. I think the problem I had just for the few hours that I played of it is that it's really the levels of there's no kind of good map design. I feel like they're just kind of open areas meant for just spraying foam, like, all that stuff. And it's just sort of like a disaster of everybody just spraying foam on each other. And it's definitely rough. You don't know what the hell is going on here. It's for the Geo that says it's for the kids. Dude, my kids want to not accept. My son is playing that Hero Academia game. He's loving that thing, which is not a bad game either. I'm telling you, they did a pretty good job with the Hero Academia. I don't know much about it, but they did a pretty good job with it, with like, the kind of the Fortnite-esque of it. But I think in Foamstars there was probably about like 4 maps. They're all casino maps. Like they got a roulette wheel. But it was open over the weekend. I don't know if they're going to open it up again. I'm sure they will for the open beta. Like, there was no lag or any technical issues. It just was not super fun. I wasn't feeling it. The characters are kind of like, they have different weapons. Like, you have a shotgun guy. You have one that does like dual guns. It's okay. It's definitely, it's not Splatoon. I felt Splatoon, I did have a little bit more fun with. I felt there was a good map design. And because of the paint, you could actually do the walls and paint the walls and stuff. The foam doesn't seem to adhere to anything that's vertical. It's only the ground. So you could build it up to like a ramp, but just not I just don't know. It's kind of crazy. You just gotta, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good thing that's a beta. But I just wasn't feeling it. I played it for a couple hours, and I just was not feeling the Foamstars there. So you guys didn't get a chance to play it over the weekend. I think it's locked now. Yeah, boy says one match was good enough for him. Were you interested in Foamstars at all?
Well, I did kind of check out Persona stream on it over the weekend.
Yeah, those guys are liking it, dude. Yeah, they're liking it.
Yeah.
Like they like it. Like, I guess, if you play as a team, and you kind of strategize like, yeah, we're going to go right. And because you can't just go on your own and basically just spray people. Because if you get consumed with their color, there's no way to go. And somebody said, James was like, it needs to be faster. The whole purpose is that you're going slow because you got to use the foam to color, to slide, to do that stuff. I just feel that, I just wasn't feeling it. I know maybe if you're playing as a team and you're strategizing, but I just don't know.
The game is based just on team because, unlike Splatoon, it's class-based like Overwatch. So
yeah,
you have to play as a team on this game. In Splatoon, you can enjoy it alone because you see what your team has, and they have the big roller or painting. You say, okay, I'm just going to be the sniper. Here, it's like you see the bubble girl, the dual wielding, whatever, and it's literally Overwatch with Splatoon mechanics.
You're right. Yeah, and that you're right, because each of the classes, like, they have different weapons and also different specials. So they do have a bit of that hero shooter type aspect to it, and they kind of like one has a vortex. You could bring somebody in. Holy crap, he's here! True Virgil! What's up, man? How you doing? I see him.
I'm good, Jazz. How you doing?
Yo, what's up? This is True Virgil. How you doing, man?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Grindhouse. Yeah, dude, you come on all these shows and stuff like that, but hey, man, I figure I welcome you on. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, brother.
So you've been playing the Starfield?
Yeah.
So you're really enjoying that?
Yeah.
About how much? How far are you into it?
25.
Nice.
25 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that game. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, so let me get on you.
Oh, damn. Oh, here he's good.
I got to smack you a bit, bro.
Uh-oh.
Because I need you. Because you're the bootleg Jazz, bro. You're not the real Jazz.
We will not have that stuff. True Virgil, I was not going to play the song while you're here. But why you call me the bootleg Jazz? I need to know, why am I the bootleg?
Bro, you have no fucking sources, bro. You just saying shit. You just saying shit. You just making up shit.
Do I need? What are you talking about?
Bro, you don't talk to nobody, bro. You PlayStation dudes. Oh my Lord, bro. Y'all don't even. Oh, I can't with you dudes. You guys don't even talk to nobody. Y'all just be making up shit.
What am I making up? Weird. I need data. What am I making up? I show the articles and stuff, right? Like, what am I showing? I'm showing what he said.
Okay,
I'm showing the stuff. Like, what did I make up?
You said you played Redfall. You said you played Redfall.
Yes,
right?
I did.
You did not.
What? I streamed it, dude. True Virgil, come on.
You didn't play it. You didn't play it like it should be played.
I played it for 4 hours on a stream. What do you mean I didn't play it the way I should have played? You mean I should have not? You saw the vampire getting stuck on the goddamn bench.
Most So you
do you want me to put up the
dudes when you
stream
play
that I played it?
Yo, you win in a game like bro. When you play an Xbox game, you go in there.
I played
like
Hi-Fi
it's
Rush.
already
Did
bad.
you watch that stream? I played that one.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah,
It's a good
it
game.
is a good game,
bro. That's a goatee right there.
I love a goatee, but it's a good
right
game.
Yeah.
It's a good game, true. No, I agree with you there. Unstoppable. But Redfall,
Yeah,
come on, dude. Like Redfall. First off, it was already a disastrous
bro,
with
you
the launch
win,
of the thing.
you win in the game acting like it was already bad. Like yeah, that shit crazy. Bro, I'm just like, bro,
Dude,
that's weird. Like, why do you guys do that?
Dude, it was rough.
Why do you play? Man, y'all be snickering.
Because the thing is that you got to experience it yourself. Because if I'm not gonna do it, right? If I'm not going to go play the game, what, talk shit about it and not play it? I got to play the game to experience it. Maybe it is better.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You start talking shit before you even play it.
No, I played the goddamn game. Holy crap! True Virgil. I'm gonna have to put the thing. I'm gonna have to put the stream up. Like goddamn, I played the game. I did a 4 or 5 hour stream. Don't you remember the vampire getting stuck on the bench? He couldn't go around the bench to attack me. The AI was a disaster. That wasn't me making an opinion on it. The AI got stuck behind the bench.
Bro,
do you think I did that on purpose? That wasn't me.
I feel like you did. I feel like you did. Yeah, I feel like you did.
True, Roger, we got to go to the tapes.
Because that shit didn't happen to me. It didn't happen to me. It did not happen to me.
Okay, so what did I do? Did I do something special? did I do something special to make him like get stuck behind the bench?
I feel like you did.
Okay, let's go to the
tapes. To me, I feel like you did. Because it seems like you get, bro. You don't even gotta play the games. You go in with a bad rep, like
dude.
I
played the game.
Games, bro. Come on, bro.
5 hours I played the game, and the guy got stuck on a bench. I didn't do anything special. I stood there, and he did not come around the bench to get me. I didn't do anything.
Bro, Jazz,
the
you
AI
did
is horrible,
bro.
dude. No, I didn't. True, Virgil. I will not have accusations on this thing. You're the bootleg coming out and telling me that I did something on purpose. What did I do? I'm getting the video right now. Holy shit. I gotta see.
I don't need to see no videos.
I'm not showing it to you. I'm not showing it to you because I know you're lying. I'm gonna show everybody else. Because I think it's funny anyway how the thing got stuck behind the bench.
Know what I'm saying to you? It didn't happen to me.
So does that mean that it doesn't happen at all?
Okay, so Spot. God, bro. I can't. I don't
know about that spot, dude. I don't know about that spot.
You ponies get me
Don't
so
you
mad,
go on
bro.
here calling no ponies.
It,
Nobody called any slander. I'm not playing that song. Yeah, I'll show you
Pony
right here.
Is not a slander.
Here it is right
Pony
here.
Is not a slander. How is that a slander? No, it's not.
Here we go. Coming on here. Because
I don't need
you
to
ponies.
see it.
I'm showing you goddamn what the hell happened to me in the game. Right here. Where's the bench?
You're my number
I
one
know what I
customer.
did. But if it didn't happen to you, here's the bench right here. I want to know what I did. I walked up to the bench. But I understand.
Stuck on the ground
if this thing didn't happen,
what does that mean?
Dude, if this didn't happen to you, that it means the AI is goddamn trash. Like that shouldn't be happening in a $70 goddamn game.
Okay, Jez. So I got stuck on the ground in Spider-Man. Like, do I go and be like, it's so funny. Oh my God, Sony's a screw up.
Look at this. What am I doing here? I want to know what am I doing here? Dude, what am I doing here? What did I do?
You did something in the background. I think you did something in the background. Before you even started the game, I think you did.
True, Virgil. I'm just now. That is some. I did something in the background. What did I do? Look, I'm behind the bench. I'm playing the goddamn game. These vampires are chasing me.
Before you started the game, you played with some shit in the background. That's what I'm saying.
What did I? Oh man.
Don't nobody have that, bro. You the only one with that experience. Like you the only one that.
How many people are streaming the goddamn game? Nobody's playing it. Let's go see how many people are playing it right now. True, Virgil. Are you one of the four?
So how many people?
Well, are you one of the 4 people playing it right now? Look,
God of War.
Here it is, right here.
God of War. How many people playing
True,
God of War
look at this. True, look at this right here.
Yes, how many? Yo, go look. Go look.
We suck again.
Folks is playing God of War right now.
Grinders. I hacked. He says I did something to the
game that you drooling all over. How many folks is playing
I
right
did
now?
nothing to this game. So are you blaming me now for the empty planets in Starfield when I went to goddamn 20 galaxies and landed on them?
You're
and saw the
bro,
same.
Bro,
and saw the same stuff. True. Did I
Okay,
see
are
that?
you gonna blame the
Yo,
PlayStation
you don't
because
give
they
no credit to Microsoft, bro. This shit is crazy. How do you not?
How am I
see
giving
that?
credit
You
for
never
this?
give credit,
True,
bro.
Virgil. How am I giving credit for this?
Bro,
Look,
Chaz, bro, stop, bro. You never give credit, bro.
what am I giving credit for?
Talking about?
What? This? The guy? You're telling me that I did something to make the guy get stuck on the bench?
Bro, you did that shit. You did. You the one that did it, bro. Nobody had that experience, bro.
Everybody, I got the
Nobody,
tape video right here of what I did. What did I do to the
Bro,
game?
yo,
And then we're gonna go to
that's
Starfield and watch me land on all the different planets. Are you blaming me for seeing the same goddamn windmills on different galaxies across the universe?
You didn't play Starfield like it should be played, bro. Bro, you prejudged the game before it even came out.
How did I not?
Bro, you hate.
But I played
the
game.
Yo, listen. Microsoft
No, Aaron,
gives
this
you,
is
like,
not a
the
glitch,
easiest
dude.
access
This
to
is not a
console, bro.
glitch. This is
It's a fucking glitch.
This is
It
not
is
a
a
glitch.
glitch.
This
Bro,
is
you
not a
went out of
glitch.
your-
This is
bro.
the AI, dude. This is the guy.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. It's a fucking
That's a
glitch.
glitch. Oh,
Yes, it is.
That's a glitch. Oh,
Bro, I
Jesus.
can't. Yo, I can't.
True
with
Virgil.
you,
I
bro.
don't,
Yo, I
then,
can't.
dude, if I drive you,
Hold on.
True Virgil.
Okay.
This is a glitch.
Activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit. Activate.
Oh,
Yo, that's
my
crazy,
goodness.
bro. And
The
when
grinders are
when
coming
I-
on
when I-
in.
Hello,
when
Grinders.
I-
Look
What's
at
up,
this. True Virgil, let's hear about Hear the Cyber Dragon. What's up here? What's up, man?
How you doing, man? Congratulations
doing,
on
man?
2,500. I'm
Thank
doing
you.
fantastic. I'm at
Oh yeah,
work,
yeah. Congrats on
and
that.
I'm
You
on a
deserve it, bro.
little
You a
breaky
funny
break.
dude.
Thank you, True Virgil. Thank you.
But,
True-
but hey, I won't worry about what he says,
I don't know, True
man.
Virgil. I drive you crazy, but I'm a funny dude. Thanks,
He
True
gives you
Virgil.
that
I
word
appreciate the
phony,
kind
man.
words, dude.
Look at how he is, man. You know.
Tony got
Everybody
you
uses
serious,
that
bro?
phony.
What do that even mean? It's just a dumbass. Bro,
Yeah, but you
that
said it,
ain't no
though.
slander.
You said it, though.
You
You
got-
said it.
Yeah, of course I said it.
Yeah.
No, he thinks
You
I'm
got no
playing the
choice.
games wrong.
You know.
But
and
True Virgil, do
it
you
seems like
stream?
he's
Let me
still-
ask
put
you,
on the
True.
games,
True,
bro.
do you stream the games? Like, do you stream them to show like how they should be played? Like, do you do
I ain't got
streaming?
time to stream no game, bro.
Oh, see, I stream all the time. He ain't
But
got
if
time
you
to
feel
stream,
so-
he's full of it, man.
Cyber Dragon streams all the time. That's right. He does.
Yeah.
But True,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you feel like
Ain't
the
nobody
games are
watching
not
the
being
games, bro.
represented properly, I think you should show people how they should be played. If we put them in a
Yeah.
better light,
Do a stream on it, son.
stream those
Knock
things.
up what you're saying, man.
I
Knock it
don't.
up,
I don't
man.
have time, bro. I own my own business. I ain't
Oh,
got
bullshit.
time.
Oh, come on. You have time to game. Just hit click and stream it.
No, I got
Oh, that's
time.
what
Yo, I got.
video.
What I
Come
got
on.
time for is to speak truth. And then when I speak the
Oh.
truth, I get somebody put
No,
me
well-
on you put me under somebody's balls and shit. Because I tell you the truth.
So what truth?
What
You tell
truth?
me that I modded
What
the
truth?
games. True,
You
Virgil.
make them
What truth?
shit.
You gotta take your word as true? Hell no.
True, Virgil. Come on now. Okay, but he did come
Yeah.
on, so we'll move you. I'm moving you. We're moving you, True Virgil. I'm moving you.
Yeah, move me out of that spot, bro.
I'll move you. You're getting moved.
I'm the only one that's I'm in the comment section every day telling you the truth, bro, and you over here like just spewing your shit, bro.
I don't
Like,
know what truth you're telling me.
dudes
You
is
telling me something
weirdos,
that you
bro.
love yourself, some Phil Spencer, some craziness. I was like, I don't know which truth and what's real. I don't know. You're like this.
No, I don't love.
I don't know, dude. I see your chat.
I think
No, it's
no,
true. This is
no,
not
no.
you. This is not you, right?
Ask you something.
That's
You
not
gotta
you.
do good by Xbox. Good by Xbox. Yes or no?
That's not you, True Virgil. That's not you. But I see you
No,
said
bro,
you
maybe
love
not-
some Phil Spencer. I'll move you right here.
What's wrong with
I'll
that?
keep you a little to the right,
just-
a little to the left. We'll move. you.
Jed, let me ask you this. this.
Yo.
Did he not do good by Xbox?
No, he didn't.
No. No, he didn't.
He talked a big game when he came in. I had hope for him, but then it's been years, dude. So let me ask you another question. How did I lie when he said he wanted Mech Assault? Since
Who got fired
9 years,
Who
he
got
said he
fired
wanted
last
Mech
week?
Assault.
Who got fired last week? Who got fired last week, Jez?
Oh, so you're saying Jim Ryan got fired?
He fucking got
He
fired.
did not get
You
fired.
don't just
He
come.
retired,
This
man. That's a
dude just come
different.
on and
I'm moving him.
Stop.
I'm moving him. Just
He
a little bit.
retired.
Just a little bit.
Stop.
You don't need to be fired.
He came out of nowhere just saying that. That
True,
nigga got
just a
fired.
little
Stop.
to the right.
Stop a dragon. Stop.
Nobody gets fired and is allowed
Hey,
to stay
Jeff,
for 6
Jeff.
How
months.
does he get fired and then stay into March? I want to know what kind of firing that
He
is.
did one thing right. He brainwashed True Virgil.
That's
He did
how.
something right. There you go.
He got the Phil Ness ticket.
Yeah, he's brainwashed.
When you brainwash, you say stuff like this.
But True, let me ask you a question. So
Bro,
who gets
you guys have
fired?
never heard.
But True Virgil, who gets fired and then stays till March?
They're forcing it
nobody.
out. Yes, they're
No, they're
forcing it
not.
out.
Dude, I don't know who.
Yes, they
I don't know
is.
who you firing in this. You
proof
know
do
what?
you
We
have?
hate what you're doing,
What proof
but
do
stick
you
around
have?
till April.
What proof do you have? Yeah, what proof you got
Yeah,
of this?
you're telling me.
No
He's
proof.
telling me I'm spewing stuff. Meanwhile, he's like, he got fired. Dude, the guy posted that he's walking out because he can't fly across the goddamn country. And he's
Yeah.
staying till March. You want to know who got fired?
Watch-
and True
watch
Virgil,
that-
you had
watch
nothing to
that- watch
say.
that dude.
Bonnie Ross got
No.
fired. That's who got fired because she was here one day
Yeah.
and gone the next. She got
He's
fired.
fired. Yep.
Yeah.
He got
So what
fired.
happened with? Okay, so what about Sean Layden then?
Sean Lane, they threw in a bunker, face down, ass up. They got him. I don't know what they did with him, but he was probably fired or something like that. They threw him away. But
I'm telling you.
let me tell you something though. When he left though, I would say like Jim Ryan is definitely walking out on a friggin' carpet. Where you're right, Sean Layden, they threw him in a friggin' bunker.
Carpet.
Right? Jim Ryan is like,
Jim
I'm
Ryan,
here now until March. He got to
Fuck
say his
you, bro.
goodbyes.
He
Jim
never
Ryan
said
got to say his goodbyes. Goddamn friggin' Sean Layden, they threw him in the Sony bunker. Nobody heard from him. He said, I'm he didn't say anything.
Like you ain't hear from Jim Ryan for 2 years.
What are you talking about?
Meanwhile, we hear
This
from
dude
Phil
don't- yo,
every
no,
day.
no cases in the there, no showcase, no nothing. You won't hear from him.
What do you mean?
From
We
this
didn't hear
dude.
from him. The guy say his goodbyes in the paragraph that I
guys.
read in his voice. I read the paragraph.
Bro,
He
you guys
got to
gotta
say
see the lie.
goodbye.
He's not for the gamers, bro. He's not there for you guys, bro.
I don't need
You
him
gotta
to be
see this
here
shit.
for us.
Good, man. I
Because
gotta take
I don't-
off. Y'all take care of chat. Y'all take care
Yo,
of mine.
see it, man.
And ignore True
Thanks,
Virgil.
Cyber Dragon. He's
Gotta
not there
run.
for us though, dude. I don't need him to be there, dude. I don't need a shoulder to lean on. I need games. And Spider-Man's coming out. There's some games, dude. That's all I care about. The guy does his goddamn job.
What first party games you had this year, bro?
Spider-Man 2.
Virgil. And what did we have? How many first party games did come out from Microsoft
Spider-Man
last
2,
year?
A copy and paste game. The
Oh,
game
that's a
looks
copy and
exact-
paste
You
game.
Yo, how do
take
you-
this,
Holy
but
shit,
paste
Virgil.
again.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it is.
Holy shit, copy and paste. And tell me how many games first party
I
that
like-
Phil
I
saved
like-
today?
no, I
How
like
many did he
first
have
party.
last
I like-
year? True Virgil, how many games did Phil have last year?
That's the games are copies of Oblivion.
what?
How
All
many
of them.
first party games were Microsoft from last year? Your Starfield and Redfall that you love so much this year, those were last year's games.
Dude, Call of Duty, right?
Call of
Those are
Duty!
another copy.
Holy
Those are fucking
shit!
first party games. Those are fucking. Yes, they are.
Oh my god!
Yes, or no?
You throwing Call of Duty, True Virgil. Oh my goodness.
So how many?
Yeah, so would
how
like to have
many
a refund.
120 frames
Well,
per
just
second
throw
games
Candy
have
Crush Better.
you guys had?
Oh my god.
You
30
yo,
frames.
you
I
tell-
heard
you-
30 frames per second games or something like that. You talking about Redfall and Starfield? Did you say 30? Did you say 30?
120. 120.
120. Wait, it's, what?
Yeah.
When,
how
did,
many games you guys had?
you don't have a
How
game
many
that runs
games?
60 frames this year. What are you talking about 120? Who got 120?
Jazz.
Like, I want to know who has run. You're talking about 120 games. Meanwhile, you just had Redfall and Starfield not even hitting 60. What are you talking about 120? Who's at 120? Are you
Yo, I'm
talking about last gen
And
games?
you know what's gonna be funny? Because I know for I'm telling you, bro, like that shit coming.
What's coming?
60 frames per second is coming.
What's coming?
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
The 60
Yeah.
frames to Redfall coming. Phil told us that in May,
Sure.
and it was on track, but he hasn't said anything yet. Do you have an inside knowledge of when that's happening?
No, but I'm just saying, like I believe that it's
You
coming.
believe.
Yeah, I feel.
Virgil, 80% of
So
the
you
staff
came in here
left.
telling me I have no facts, but you believe. Come on, dude.
Yeah, like you do. What
What are you talking about?
Do, right?
I'm telling you exactly what people said and what's here
Yo,
right
you-
now.
you just-
You're telling me,
Yo,
trust me, dude.
You just say shit.
Trust
You
me,
just
dude.
say stuff, right? So I'm just well.
No,
Actually,
I don't just say stuff. I show the actual articles of what they said, what quotes, and everything of what has happened. That's what I
Hey, but
show.
guess what,
You
though?
know that. You come
But
here
guess
all the
what,
time.
though? But guess what though?
You're telling
actually
me
have a cheap
believe.
way-
Do I
I
say
actually have a
believe? I
cheap
don't say believe.
I actually have a cheap way to get into gaming, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on,
Okay.
Virgil. Before you do this, I got an intro for you.
Hold on. And second on two.
After this commercial break, tell us about Game Pass. Right after this.
No.
What? No, after the song, you need an intro song for the commercial. Now I want to hear about it.
What to play first and what to play last.
Wait, your cue. Hold on, Drew. All right, you can go now. Tell me about Game Pass. Commercial. Cheap wave gaming.
Is this shit playing?
No, it's done now.
I can't hear it if the music.
The music's over now. You could stop the Game Pass ad.
This dude, man.
Tell me about the Game Pass. You're about to say you got a cheap way of playing games.
I'll give you one thing, bro. You're entertaining. You're funny as hell.
True, Virgil. Thank you. I moved you from the spot. You got a little bit to the right. You're just there. You're hanging off a little bit of the right nut. I want to fully get you off there, but you came on here telling me I'm the bootleg still, so we're gonna keep you just on the right nut. Just you're away from both of them. I'm moving you to the right nut just a little bit. I said I was gonna move you. I moved you. I'm not a liar. I moved you, but just a little to the right, just on the right, on the right nut. Just on the right.
Yo, this shit is crazy. Ask the chat. Should I be moved or not?
No. Chat shit. Oh, come on, dude.
And I'm speaking facts. I'm spitting facts.
Chat, should he stay on the right nut? Dude, I moved you. You were in between the balls of Herman. Now you're on the right nut. It's fair. I said I was going to move you, True. Maybe you'll see the light one day.
Can you goggle my balls? Goggle my balls.
Anyway, True Virgil, thank you again, man. I appreciate you coming on the show. And I moved you. All right, True. So thank you again for coming on. Do you have any last words for the chat?
Game passes is, bro. That shit's the truth, bro. You guys, man. You guys need to stop listening, bro. Stop listening to Sony, bro. Like, you guys are brainwashed, bro. Just relax and game. Just believe in the games, bro. I'm telling you.
That's right. The true words of Phil Spencer.
What is it? Foamstars? What is it? Star Foam?
Foamstars. It's not that good.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, shit.
Didn't you hear me? I just spoke before you came on, True. I said I didn't like it.
Yeah, I heard you. That's that.
Yeah. Am I capping? Like, I don't like it. I didn't think the game. So that's it.
Oh no, you should be capping because it's a PlayStation game.
That's bullshit. If it's not a good game, it's not a good game.
That's what you guys do anyway.
I don't like it. There's no capping here, dude. Just relax and game, right? Why not? Why don't we go play some games, right? Here we go. What do we say?
Would you chip that?
wait. We gotta play.
I'll be on my PlayStation a lot too, bro.
What happened?
That's so funny. I'll be on my PlayStation a lot. I don't like how you guys talk about Xbox. Yeah.
Good.
That's Thrash. I got him as a
Thrash. Thrash. Your bosom buddy.
Yeah. I guess.
He says that you play. Oh shit! He came in here. Thrash, what's up, man? True Virgil says you know his gaming. He playing on PlayStation.
Yeah, I play PlayStation all the time.
Okay. I just want to know. I mean, I'm not here to battle. You know what I'm saying? I just got questions when it comes to this firing thing about Jim Ryan. What did he get fired for?
Bro, you don't just walk out like that, bro.
No, I'm asking a normal question. Like, what did he get fired for?
ABK, right?
Wait. So you believe that? Wait. So you believe? Wait. You say ABK. So you believe that it's his job to stop Microsoft from spending Microsoft's own money? How does that make sense?
Not his job. It's not his job.
Like, how come,
the way he moved about it.
Hey, who got fired? Who got fired from Sony when Microsoft bought Rare?
Sean Layden.
What? What?
I'm just playing.
You don't know what the hell.
So
that was a joke.
Who's really spewing bullshit? Everybody,
but Bonnie didn't get fired though. She was here Tuesday. She was gone Wednesday.
Exactly.
Yeah, she wasn't fired. But
she only had bags under her eyes.
But Jim Ryan's fired and he can stay to March.
Jim Ryan look happy as fuck, bro.
You see, hey, Thrash. Have you seen Jim Ryan, bro? That nigga ain't so fast, bro. He's so stressed out.
He's so fast. He was older than you since before you even heard of him.
Phil Spencer went 5 shades of gray. 50 shades of gray. Goddamn Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer was a young, strapping, muscle-bound dude, and now he's an old man now. 50 Shades of Phil Ness.
I mean, I just want them to come up with a reason why this man got
Phil
fired.
is a
Like, why
good-looking
is
dude.
he fired?
He look better than Jim Ryan.
Jim
Why
Ryan's
do you
going
think
to
Jim
goddamn
Ryan
movie.
is? Why do you think Jim Ryan is fired though? If it's not APK, it can't be that. So why
It
do you
is that.
think?
That's what it is. That's the main reason why. The way he,
That's
bro,
the main reason
his
why.
actions was. Yes, it is. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Why is
Bro,
that? Why is it Sony's goal to stop Microsoft from spending their own money?
Bro, his actions, like the way, bro, he cried like a baby, bro. That's what he do.
Who cried? Who cried?
That's what, Jim Ryan was not talking to his, bro. His actual, like, his job.
Jim Ryan never said he didn't want Call of Duty.
Bro,
Jim Ryan never said he didn't want Call of Duty.
When's the last time you was on a group chat with Jim Ryan? When's the last time you talked to him?
Why do I need to be in a group chat with Jim Ryan? What does that got to do with it?
No, wait. When's the last time you talked to him?
Why would I need to talk to Jim Ryan?
No, I don't. No.
Never. I've never talked to him, and if he gave me an invite, I would never talk to him.
So we got to be in potty. So you were in a potty. Wait a second, True Roger. I got to hear this. Wait, you were in a potty chat with Phil Spencer. Were you in a potty chat with Phil Spencer, True Virgil?
Yo.
Were you in a potty chat with him? Did you tell him how great a job he's doing? Were you in a potty chat with Phil Spencer?
Awesome, yeah.
He was in your potty chat?
Did you tell him he looks better than Jim Ryan?
That's
Yes.
a measurement of the great games. I don't understand this, dude. So wait, like, do we sniff his underwear too and see if he wipes his ass? Like, I don't give a shit about these people. Who cares about how many potty chats Jimbo's been? The guy's a goofball. He wore a goddamn Sony headset to do an interview. That shit has the worst microphone. He's who cares?
Okay.
But the dude is leaving in March. I don't know what person gets fired and they stay until the end of the quarter in April. If he's doing a bad job, his ass would have been out by Thanksgiving.
That's what companies do.
They would have toasted his ass.
You obviously don't know what companies do. If you think that they're firing the president, they're firing the president of a whole sector of gaming because the competition bought something.
They're forcing him out. Yes.
No, they're not forcing him out, bro.
He's in March.
How are they forcing him out if he's leaving it in March, bro? How is that forcing him out?
Dude, if the guy,
you know why he's leaving in March? Hey, hold on. Hey, let me teach you something real quick. The reason why he's leaving in March, hold on. No, let me tell you, bro, so you can understand. The reason why he's leaving in March is because that's their fiscal year.
Yes,
I believe. And he wants to. March, yeah. That's how you retire. You finish your job. He didn't disrespect Sony by just up and leaving, and Sony didn't fucking fire him because he would be gone. What he's doing is the proper way to retire. He's literally finishing his job, ending the fiscal year, and then letting the replacement take over. Instead of having the replacement take over in the middle of a fucking holiday season. If they wanted to fire Jim Ryan, now would be the time because holiday season is the most important season of games.
It is the
problem. They want to fire him before that. Why would they fire? Why would they fire him and give him 3 months? Let me finish. Why would they fire him and let him be mad through the holiday season, bro? How is that going to help your company? This is why I say y'all don't make sense when y'all talk, bro. Because you're just talking right now. You sounding like these niggas want you to sound. Like you just talking to just to talk, bro.
Most companies plan ahead. Most companies what? Right? They gotta let him carry out his plan.
I'm in business right now, bro. If you're fucking up the company to where they want to fire you, they will fucking fire you. They're not gonna wait until no time. Look at Bronny Ross. Nigga, did they wait to fire her? That game is still live and right now it's still going. It had a 10-year plan. They fired her within the first year. What do you mean they wait?
With Bronny Ross, bro, it's you guys. Like it's you dudes that be yelling and fucking.
These companies are looking at us. These companies just sit back.
He already blamed me for the AI in Redfall. He said I did something to the AI.
Oh wow!
He said I did something to the AI in the back end. I made the planets barren in Starfield. He said it was all me. I was
you did, Jazz. You did.
You hear him? True version. You're gonna inch right back to the middle of those ball sacks. I count you to the right nut. I'm moving you to the middle. You're going back. I didn't touch this shit.
Whatever your name is,
all right, we're gonna move on to the topic. True Virgil, I appreciate you coming on. I moved you. Thank you again, True Virgil.
I'll go back to listening to.
I moved you, True. I moved you.
All right, thank you.
Hey man, you got moved. I shifted. I gotta look at the microscope, see how much I moved you though. But No, but true. I want to thank you guys. I know you're talking crazy then, but I'm glad I entertained you and you have a good time. Hang out with the grinders in the chat. But thank you for coming on. Yep. I appreciate you coming on and say whatever you want, dude. But I just think it's some funny stuff. But anyway, we're all funny. Hang out on the thing.
Yeah. He's making it up as he go. But here, let me get. All right, so I'm out.
Hey, man,
I'm gonna go back to watch, man. Keep spitting them stacks, Jazz. Let's keep getting them up.
No, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna head out too.
All right, True. No problem, man. Right. Hang out in the chat. I'll talk to you later, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, take me out, bro. Take me off that spot.
All right, we'll move you.
Put Aaron there, bro.
Aaron didn't get the grant, dude. They took you. They looked at you and they sniped.
I know.
They gave you the
VIP,
dude. You're like member there for 4 months. Dude, at the VIP party.
Hey, that's just weird, bro. That's just weird, bro.
Like, I know, hey, dude. It's the only therapy I could do. I don't know, man. I thought the quality would rub off a little bit.
Your chat is weird, bro. You got a weird ass chat.
They'll vote you in. Don't worry, but True Virgil, I'll move you. You move a little bit. We'll get you. We're getting you off of there. Don't worry. You're hanging out over there. If I put Phil there, would you feel better being Phil's nuts?
Probably, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh!
Spencer!
Oh my God!
Spencer! Let's go! Yes!
I gotta get so paid.
Hey guys, I appreciate you opening up Discord. I'm gonna drop back.
All right, dude.
Thanks.
All right, dude. Oh man.
Same as me. I'm gonna enjoy.
All right, guys, in the chat, we're gonna go through the topics. But I appreciate everybody coming on. Thank you for 2,500. Yeah. Hang out in the chat. We're gonna go. Here, let me do this thing here. We'll get. Yeah. There we go. And that one there. Well, thank you, Grinders. That was awesome. Thank you. That was some great dialogue and entertainment there. That's 2,500. Woo! Oh, man. So, anyway. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Open up the Grindhouse. Welcome everybody in. We'll do that again another time, but that was awesome. And thank you again for coming on, everybody. I appreciate talking to everybody. So, now we will go to the topic. So, oh, man, everybody left. Now I was going to ask them about this one. But game releases coming out here. So, we're going to, we're going to talk about it. I'll talk about the Jim Ryan stuff at the end and stuff like that. Aaron going, Phil Spencer bully Jim Ryan to retire. Oh, shit, you got another one there. So, let me get these. I have them over here. Hold on. Let's go. Bookmarks here. Let's see. So, October releases, everybody. What a month. The October to remember. So let's see what we're going to be getting on here. So let's see. I'm going to get this up here. And let's see what we're going to buy. Games. Where the real games do the talking. Let's go. Where am I on display? There we go. Here we go. So these are the October releases. That's right, Enrique. I got to stop. Bootleg didn't let you talk. God damn, True Virgil. He did. Oh, my goodness. True Yo, that is a crazy acquisition that I did something to these games. Oh, damn. I encourage you to stream, though. If people are playing them wrong, I think a good thing for True Virgil is for you to stream them. I take that advice from the Grindhouse. So now, October video games here. Assassin's Creed Mirage on the 5th. Cyber Dragon, I think, is hyped for that one. Forza Motorsport on the 10th. Hokey Star Rail on the 11th. I don't know about that game. Lords of the Fallen on the 13th. Sonic Superstars on the 17th. Spider-Man on the 20th. Mario Wonder on the 20th. 20th is wild, lit, man. Ghost Runner 2. Alan Wake 2. And UFC 5. So, Grinders, just start putting in the chat. What games on that list are you going to be getting? I'll tell you mine in just a little bit. So for now, we'll just do a quick commercial break.
Sign me please, I will bend over and touch. My knees tell me it's better when we all play the make exclusive games and light. To my face, thank you, Phil.
I waited for Halo and all you gave me was bootleg Joe. Well, now we sit and wait for content. hands up. I am still turning. Fuck you, please let us compete. We are like Foamstars. Let us compete. Let us compete. Please, we are horrible. At Microsoft, let us compete.
All right. After that thinking music, let's go. We got Josh says Spider-Man 2, maybe Assassin's Creed. Brian East says Mario Wonder looking real good. Kind of wish they delayed it. I agree, Brian East. Virtual Dan says, don't forget the PSVR 2 games. Oh, shit, you're right. There's a whole bunch of VR 2 games. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, there is a lot of them. I got to get those, too. Ant Method says Spider-Man for him. King Manuel says Spider-Man 2 and Mario for him. Gamer Light says Mirage. Spider-Man from Amanda. Richard Farmer says, Jez, if you got fired... Oh, damn, he's talking about True Virgil. If you got fired, you walk straight out to leave for another job, you have to work either 1 or 2 weeks' notice. True Virgil's like clown. Hey, dude, I don't know who gets fired and stays too much. But Brian E., Spider-Man 2, King Thrash says Mario, Alan Wake, Assassin's Creed, and Mario 2, and Spider-Man 2. Gamer Light says Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Spider-Man 2. Everspace says Mary. Lords of the Fallen, we got here from Joe, Mad Joe. So, Spider-Man 2s. I know, JK, I got to get those VR 2 games. I only saw this list. Does he have them on here? What are those VR games? Oh, I got to find those things. But just with this list here, I'm looking at Spider-Man and Mario. Those are the 2 that stand out. And Alan Wake 2. I don't see a lot of Alan Wake 2s from the Grindhouse. I like myself some Alan Wake. So, Alan Wake 2. Spider-Man 2 and Mario Wonder, and I don't know about Assassin's Creed, dude. I know it definitely looks more of Lords of the Fallen. Let me see. What is Lords of the Fallen? I don't know about Lords of the Fallen. Those are one of those kind of games. And you know what? Sonic Superstars looks good, but you got to watch yourself with Sonic games. They look good, but I don't know about them. But there's a tons of games, dude. But Spider-Man 2, Mario Wonder, and Alan Wake 2 are must for me. I'm going to wait to Assassin's Creed. I'm going to play Forza because I got my...
Day 1 Game Pass.
I got my Day 1 Game Pass. So I'll try Forza Motorsport. We'll have it here. True, I won't touch the game. I'll just hit start and play on PC. I won't like artificially remove the crowds and everything that you say I can do. The magic that I could run there. I'll just play Forza Motorsport. But that's on Day 1 Game Pass. There. And I saw the rain and stuff. I saw some crazies there. They're bringing back that Drive Club, dude. But Forza coming out, man. It's a rough month, man. I don't know. And then I got to go back and play Cyberpunk. Man, you know what? I'm thinking about it now. True, the voice of True Virgil echoing in my head right now. He's saying I don't give them credit. You want to know what, True? I'm going to tell you something. They just have bad luck. Bad luck. Forza, not at launch edition. They just got bad luck. Like, how do you have all these years waiting for Starfield and then you drop Starfield in between Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk making a comeback? Oof. Like, ouch. Like, it's just bad luck. Now Forza coming out with this lineup? Oy. Forza would have been great in March. Nice. Forza would have been nice in March. I know Forza typically doesn't come out in the spring, but ice, like a racing game in there, yeah, I know it's different, but man, that's a heavy month, dude. And I know people gets in Game Pass, but it is, I don't know. It's just they don't have good luck, man. Last year, I think Starfield probably would have had a little bit better uptick because it wouldn't be.
You just made the list!
2 huge RPGs. That's right, Richard Farmer. I got the magic of the Grindhouse. I have so much influence that I could just change games. I had a will. I just will it to happen. Ron M with the 5 VIP
You just made the
list. Look at that. Dude, I tell you, I think Xbox is listening to me. I just got a pop-up.
You just made the list.
Forza, pre-install now. Oh, damn. They hear me. They advertise on my main screen. Get Game Pass. But thank you so much. There he goes. Leech got it. Gamer of Light. Lord Hog.
You just made the list.
Got it. Truth Serum. Welcome to the VIPs party. Thank you, Ron M. He raised my blood pressure. So, Yeah, let me see. I don't know if I have the.
You just made the list.
VR games on here. Hold the phone. Let's see if they have the VR ones on here. Oh yeah. Wait a second. Oh, here they are. I think these are them right here. Here it is. So, Waltz of the Wizard, Ghost Signal Stellaris, Pistol Whip, Red Matter, The Seventh Guest, dude. Holy shit. I remember that friggin' game on the goddamn PC. It was like one of the first PC games, and it had a video, motion capture on that. Madison VR. Oh, damn. Zuby. Where's Zuby? Claymore's the 5. He goes, Grinders shouldn't sleep on Resident Evil 4 Remake. Separate ways either. Awesome DLC. Yes, I agree. That Resident Evil. Oh, man, I gotta. Oy, you're right. You're right, dude. These are the VR ones, dude. Ghostbusters comes out end of October. I ain't afraid no ghosts. Yes. We're hyped up. The house is hyped up for Ghostbusters. Definitely. We're hyped up for Ghostbusters. My son wants to play that. We're hyped up for Ghostbusters. 7 guests in VR, dude. Oh, my God. Dude, I remember that freaking game. It was like my first PC game. One of them. So you're saying Propagation? Paradise Hotel? Madison VR looks like scary shit. Madison is a crazy-ass game.
You're my #1 customer.
Oh, the tennis one. I saw the tennis one, dude. I wanted to know when the hell they were coming out the VR Among Us. Because I want to stream that. Dude, I want to stream the VR Among Us. But, dude, this is all October? Woo. And this is where I said, like, people go, and you see they just did another ad with the VR, right? You see the ad that they're doing? I'm telling you. There's another holiday push. That was a soft launch in the spring. Now, they're going to be doing another push for the holidays. For those that already have PlayStations, go grab a VR. Ghostbusters is a good thing to get. Among Us, which they didn't give a date for that, though. But this is what I mean about VR. Like, hate it or love it. All these games are now available on the PlayStation because of VR. More games. Some may be great, some may be bad. But more games are there because the VR exists. That was my whole point with VR. The fact that, it's not getting millions and having a whole bunch of people come in on day one. Why not selling to the middle? Like, for 600 so much money. You got to do the mass market, dude. No. The fact that they did it and launched it for the platform allows these games to exist on PlayStation. Without the VR, you would never have these games on a PlayStation. And that's what I mean. More games. More games. Too many games. And these are games that not in subscriptions, not in this. These are just games, dude. And they come in there because of the VR existence. When you don't have it, you just don't have it. Gerard, I feel bad for you, dude. Like, you blame me for everything. I'm sorry. I mean, now he parked his car wrong. Oh, Virgil, I don't know what the hell's going on with you, man. You gotta learn how to take some ownership here. I don't keep blaming me for everything. Parking your car, making the guy get stuck behind the bench. Nobody on the planets. What the hell going on here? What are we doing here? It is Overflow Games. Here's the full list. What's this? Oh, yeah, here we go. But, dude, there's a lot on here. I got to get Pistol Whip. Shit. I got to get Pistol Whip. Dude, I really want to get Madison VR. Dude, I had what was it? Oh, damn, what is it? The Paranormal Activity VR. When I played that, dude. This life shot. The Paranormal Activity, dude. Oh, wait a second. Is that on the list? Did I miss that? Pixel Ripper? Pixel Ripper 1995? Where is that? Is that on here? No, that's the Pixel Rip. I love that game. Dude, Pixel Rip. It's incredible. Yeah, I spawned them. Exactly. I did. Oh, but anyway, those are the things that they're. So the Assassin's Creed, dude, the one good thing about the Assassin's Creed is that it is coming back to like its old school method. So I'm interested in seeing like you're assassinating finally, rather than doing the whole thing that they've been doing with their Assassin's Creed. There we go. Captain Ply just said Sony sold 600,000 PSVR 2 headsets in 6 months, almost more than the Series X was sold. Right, for a niche product. I need to get Pistol Whipped. Yeah, boy, I know. I gotta get it. It is Pistol Whipped. Oh, Pistol Whipped? I know, Corey. That's the thing. That's as scary as hell on a flat screen. Dude, VR. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. AC comes out October 5th. Shit, it comes, what is that, this week? This week. Yeah, it's 3 days. Dude. Mirage comes out in 3 days. Holy crap. Full Mirage. I don't know. I already went full Ubisoft, man. I'm loving myself some freaking Crew Motorfest. I'm loving that game. I can play that game all the time. Between the Crew Motorfest, I'm going through the Mortal Kombat campaign, and I've been doing, I tried EA. And I tried the EA FC. Oh man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's FIFA. Without FIFA. I don't know about Mirage. I don't know if I'm gonna get Assassin's Creed. I'm not a fan of getting those things. I'm not a fan of the Assassin's Creeds. Where they went with it. I don't know. I know that thing's gonna be on sale for November. You know. That's why I say don't go. This is a time where you got to watch to go full Ubisoft, because the one that they released this on October 5th, Assassin's Creed Gold Edition will be $70 on Black Friday. In 1 month, they're going to take the $100 version and make it $70. They do it all the time. You got to watch out for Ubisoft around this time of year. So they're going to drop that. So, I know. That's all right, WestCon. That's how I feel with Assassin's Creed. Because I got the first... Man, I got Valhalla, and I was like, nope. Like, I'm like, yeah, I got Valhalla, and I'm just like, ugh, I did not like that. So, next topic, after we talk to the games, the PlayStation Portal, or the Q-Tip, as we call it, is sold out in Japan. The PlayStation Portal sold out in Japan. Holy crumb buns. What the hell? How would they bullshit ad blocking? Crap hole. There we go. Sold out in Japan. Pre-orders were reportedly sold out in 12 hours in Japan. The PlayStation Portal. Now, known as the Q-Tip. This thing, I pre-ordered it on PlayStation's thing just to try this thing out. I want to see how this thing works. If this thing works better than the phone, we'll see. I want to test it out here, see what this thing's about. That's right, Wanawara. You remember that, the streaming thing. I want to see if you could use it as a controller, or does it have to be streaming? I want to expose this thing. I want to see what the hell this thing does. So we're going to be covering it here on the Grindhouse. I'm getting it. I pre-ordered it. But I'm pretty in shock for the reception that this thing had, because I don't know, man. I'm pretty in shock that it sold out that quickly. You know, because here's the exclusive home of the Logitech G Cloud, or G Spot Cloud. There was no line to play over at PAX East. So I thought the whole cloud thing and all that other stuff is not really there. But see, the difference is this is an extension of your PlayStation, where the cloud, that other cloud, you need to subscribe separately for that if you're not already. But this thing, you don't need to subscribe anymore. You just play what's on your PlayStation. So I want to see how it works. I tried some of that stuff while I was away. It goes back. You saw the Asus Ally. I had that thing for 3 months. Returned. I tried to fight with Windows on that little ass screen. And I was interested now. I was looking at that Logitech Go, the one that has the removable controllers. That one. But that thing is bigger than the Steam Deck. It's bigger than the Asus ROG Ally, whatever the hell it is. It's bigger than that. And it has the removable joysticks, which is interesting, but they don't have the thing together, right? They don't have you can't put them in a slot to use like a regular controller. You got to hold them in each other's hands, and I've done that with the Switch. That's not fun. That's weird when you're trying to control a game with two controls in your hands. But it does have a cool mode where you put the Logitech Go controller in a little plastic sleeve, and you can move it around like a mouse, which is pretty interesting. So try to give you that kind of like mouse feel. But that thing is huge, though. 8-inch screen, nah, man, I don't know. And the battery life, like that's the other thing with it. It's the battery life. You're gonna be gaming on it, like it's not it's a gaming thing. And the one thing though was cool with the Lenovo thing is that you could use it like a Windows tablet, like a 7-inch little 8-inch Windows tablet when you take off those hand things. But it's too big. It's too big. Like the Steam Deck is big, but the guy said when I was watching a lot of the reviews, the thing with the Logitech Go is that still the ergonomics are not there. The Steam Deck has the best ergonomics. All right, this will have great ergonomics, and you want to know why? And this is not a slight at Xbox with its off-centered sticks, but I'm telling you, off-centered sticks in a mobile unit is it's jarring. The Switch is an example of that. It's jarring. But the Switch is light enough that it doesn't matter. But as these things get bigger, you need to have symmetrics, and you need to be holding this thing equal. So when you're holding a Steam Deck, everything fits because your thumbs are level. You're not holding half a thing. Like when you have something, you need to. When you have like the Aces Alley, right? You had to shift your hand on the right lower to get onto the lower thumbstick. So your hands are off center. And it's hard to explain, but like, you know what I mean, where your hands are there. Where you're on the Steam Deck, your hands are equivalent. So for a mobile device, you want to have equal handling on it. Like, just take your tablet, take an iPad, hold higher on one side and lower on the other, and tell me how comfortable that is. Whereas if you were just holding the iPad from the left and right at the same distance apart or the same level, that's how you watch it. So when you have this Asus Ally and this Lenovo, which is bigger, and they're off-centered, you're holding these things differently. See, with this, it's symmetrical. And basically, it's a friggin' controller with a screen on it. And we know how ergonomic the PlayStation 5 controller is. This, your thumbsticks are going to be right next to the screen, and you got your ergonomics here. So this thing, ergonomically, is almost equivalent to like how the Steam Deck is, where your thumbsticks are in the same alignment. Because I had that struggle. Even though if it's light enough, it's not a big deal. But when they get bigger, when these portable things get bigger, having your hands offset because the analog sticks are offset is definitely weird. Because now your right trigger finger is a little hot. It has to go further distance than your left one. So that's the thing on, that's kind of the issue with that one. Waleed is now a game cat, specifically a tiger with the 2 Canadian. He goes, most entertaining stream on YouTube, October VR 2. Thank you so much, Waleed. Thank you. Thank you again. I know, right? If this was an OLED, I know. It's an LCD 1080p, so we're going to see. But I'm really surprised of the uptick of this. Genki was over here. It says Amazon sold out, Raccoon Books, Big Camera, this thing, Sony Store. Somebody said they pre-ordered from Best Buy. I pre-ordered it from their website, from the PlayStation Store on the thing. But we'll see. I want to see if it does better streaming than like a phone. Like if it does like that kind of stuff. Because I don't know. We're going to see. And then let's see how it works with a mobile hotspot. I want to test that out. I want to test this thing. Let's see what this stuff is. Because technically,
you're my #1 customer.
If this thing was more than $200, I would say, nah. I thought this thing was coming in at $300. The $200, it's experimental. It's like, dude, it's a DualSense. The battery, right? That's another question. How long the battery is? You know what I mean? That's going to be another thing too. Now the one benefit of this is that it doesn't have any hardware running the games. So the battery life is not going to be drained by any GPUs or APUs or anything like that. But the DualSense, where's the battery? I don't know. Like, that's another thing too. But we gotta test it out. Got to get our hands on this thing. Let's try this thing out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see how this thing goes. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm very surprised that it's sold out. There's such a demand for it in there. Like the other thing too is that it doesn't have any DualSense Edge 200, which I'd say King. It's awesome. I would say definitely the DualSense Edge is awesome. And how hackable, right? Like SSJ, like, yeah, if you could put Android games on there or something like that, or emulators, that'd be nice. You could throw some emulators on there, but I'm sure there's some sort of, well, we'll see what you can do with it. I want to know if you could use it on the PlayStation. Like, if you could use it as just a regular controller. Like, if you just dock it to your PlayStation, can you just use this as a regular controller and the screen turns off? Or if the screen mirrors the screen up top and you could kind of use it. You probably can, but the profile is going to be tied to that. That's why I gotta mess around, dude. But for $200, it's experimental. It's something to try out, see. Hell, it's a DualSense. It'll be great if it's just a regular controller, because then I'll add more value to it. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Looks interesting. Dock it to a bigger screen. I don't know. But I do like the aesthetics too, with the lights on the side of it. It looks pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll see. It would add a lot of value if you just use it as a controller. Somebody could play. I would love if they implemented it as a second screen. I think that would be great. They tried doing that with the PSP. Have a second screen experience. Xbox even did it with their tablet, Smart Glass, where like the tablet or the iPad sitting next to you would have some sort of value, some sort of game mechanic. Dude, I remember playing what was it? Dead Rising, right? Dead Rising, an S for 200. True version, my goodness. Guy comes on here telling me I'm lying. Where are you getting an S for 200? They just put an S out there for $350. They're going up in price.
Where's the lamb sauce? It's raw, Melissa.
Yes, chef.
It's raw. Come on.
Yes, chef.
They're going up in price of the S. They're going down. Oh, $200. You got $350 right now. They're going with it, but we'll see. I see some people getting it. We'll see how it goes. Hey. I don't know on that one. Oh, there was one here. Here's another article. This happened. So, speaking of games and also, thank you, Hasuma. He said thank you so much for that one. Speaking of games and where is this one? Get a load of these apples. I want to hear the excuses for this one. Mojang, our good friends Mojang, are ending support for Minecraft Dungeons. Says the game has reached 25 million unique players since its release in May 2020. And they are done supporting it. They are ending support. No more updates. Let's go see what they had to say about this. Let's go see. Code developed by Microsoft and Double 11. Hold on. Wait a second. There we go. Code developed by Microsoft and Double 11. The multi-platform Dungeon Crawl spinoff, May 2022 release, mid-2020. In a blog post published on Thursday that they claim the title has reached a new milestone by surpassing 25 million unique players. I don't know why you announce it hit a milestone of 25 unique and now we're done with the game. I think it's kind of a little off, don't you think? A little off. We've reached 25 million unique players and we're done supporting the game. It does. The carpet don't match the drapes. Like, if you hit a great milestone of so many people playing the game, why would you stop supporting it? That sounds like you should continue, right? 25 million? 25 million unique players? Or were they at launch and now you just got two dudes playing the game? I don't understand it. And Nick, everybody blame me. It's my fault. Confirmed in November's patch was They all hear this. Exactly, it's not sales. Exactly. So 25 million people checked it out over the last 2 years. So this one, they confirmed that. Dude, do you see this? But I make stuff up though. They confirmed that the patch last November. Oh, last November's patch was the last one you're getting. They confirmed that last November's patch was the game's final update, and they moved on to new projects. So, not this November, last November's. So, the update that you got last November was the last one. They waited until October to tell you this. and then they had to clarify this. This means with 25 million unique people, the game is everywhere. The game is on every device. It was on a PlayStation. It's on a Switch. It's on your phones. 2 billion people grabbing ass. It's all over. It's on PCs. It's on iPads. It's everywhere. Phil's touching 2 billion people. 2 billion. And we're turning off games with us. 2 years later, we're 25 mil. We're done. Thank you. We're done.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
And it's not even like they're doing some update right now for this November. Last November's patch. So if you were expecting an update this November, you're not getting one. Last November was the last. 25 million unique people, we're done. Thank you very much, 25 unique people. Don't you think the 25 million people are going to be mad that you're not supporting the game anymore? If there's 25 million people playing this game, you're telling them that you're not supporting it? That's how false this 25 million is. Because no way, if you had 25 million people on this game, would you be like, we done. We out. Right? That's how.
Would you ship that? What you just played?
That's what I'm pointing out. That this 25 unique people that grabbed ass, it's meaningless. Because if there was 25 unique people that tried out the game and there's 25 million interested in this game, hey guys, last November was the update. November 2022, yeah, that was the last time you get an update. We're done. We done. We out. We're just gonna leave you 25 million. You just hang out here. That's it. We're just leaving you here. That's what I mean. It's such a bullshit nuts. It's such a bullshit 25 unique people. Like, it's like, oh, there was an accident and like 1 million people looked at it. It's like, what? Like, who can? Like, what is the value of 20? Like, what is the value of this? We've reached a milestone of 25 million and we're done with the game. 2 years later. And Dungeons was the better one over Legends. Dungeons, I played through Dungeons. But, like, don't you think, like, that's a little bit mismessaging right there? Like, 25 unique people over the last 2 years checked it out? Come on. And they're shutting it down? This game is in the service. They're not shutting it down. They're not supporting it anymore. No more DLC, nothing. We're done. And look at this. Wow. There is 269 people in the game, more than Redfall. Just on Steam alone. I'm surprised they're stopping that. There were 11 DLCs. There were 11 DLCs, dude. That seems pretty strong, dude. Let's look at True Virgil's favorite game. Har, har, hardy, har, har.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
What support you
activate.
think? This game's supposed to get
Holy
DLC.
Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
There are 8 look at this review score. People looking at Starfield at 30%. Almost 2,500 downvotes.
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go!
It does say 8.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Would you ship that? What you just played?
We ain't found shit.
Just focused more on great games on our console that somehow we're going to win the console race, I think doesn't really lay into the reality of.
You're my #1 customer.
Shit. It is shit, Austin.
I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true. I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. I see commentary that if you just build great games.
I lied.
There were 3 in there, Wanawar. Oh man. The claim was at the 5. He goes, 25 million people realize how mid the game is. Congrats, Xbox. Like, exactly. Like, if you're saying 25 million people have played this game, we're done. It's just weird. Sounds like there's a strong install base there. When's this update coming out? True Virgil says wait for 120. 120's coming. 120's coming, he said.
I don't play this game.
Means when I think about Xbox, I'm going to think about quality games. We have work to do there. We haven't done our best work over the last few years with our first-party output.
That's always been a hit on the company on that. Whatever I hear some criticism.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say always. Like I think we've gone through times.
Not to throw mud on you, but I have to know that's a.
You heard me right. Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals.
Just don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. Where's that 60 frames per second update, Phil Ness? But anyway, Minecraft Legends that has 260 people in it. Yeah. Nah, they're done. They're skipping 60 and go right to 120. That's right. They're doing you one better. They're doing you one better. Like, I just don't get it, dude. I just don't understand it. And I'm telling you right now, I want to see NPDs drop, and I want the Xbox to be like #1 in NPDs. I want to show that Starfield, whatever they're rating it right now is, but I want to show that Starfield made a difference in Xbox sales. That's what I want to see. Because that shows what a friggin' liar that Phil Ness is. And we know it's a lie. Because if they just made great games, things would start to look better and turn around. They're not going to destroy Sony overnight with one game. That's what people think. But the thing is that it's a start. It's a start. And I want to see Xbox console sales go up in NPDs. I want to see Starfield #1, Xbox console #1. I want to see it. I want that because that's what people need to open up their friggin' eyes and see if you just make great games, things will be different. But if you sit there with the Redfalls and I'm sorry, it's coming, we're working on it, I took it on the chin, all this other trash, you're not going anywhere. But if you just make a decent goddamn game, yes, 70, whatever the hell it is, it keeps dropping, Jesus. If you make a decent game, and that's what Starfield is, it's a decent game. It's not garbage. It's not what was sold. It's not what was marketed. I think their marketing was bad. I think their advertisement for the game was bad. I didn't think they told the right story to get people excited for the game. They just rested on the laurels of Bethesda. And that only got them so far. And Tell Me Lies, Tell Me Sweet Little Lies continued his motif of telling lies. Go everywhere, do everything, grab all the, do whatever you want. But meanwhile, there'll be loading screens in between everything. We are only next gen. All this other trash. It was the lies and the lack of optimization. That's why this score is down on PC. Not that it's a horrible game. The problem is they signed a deal in blood with AMD and didn't have support for NVIDIA DLSS at launch. That pissed the hell out of people. People were pissed. Yo, what's up, Blaze? How you doing, man? People were pissed. And that's what happens on PC. You diss their rig, the money that these people are spending on graphics cards and monitors and stuff, and your game doesn't support their hardware, you're going to get downvoted. I don't know what world did Bethesda think it was smart to piss off all the NVIDIA cards. Because they signed a deal with AMD because Big Daddy Microsoft says that's what's in our PC. That's what's in our console. It's horseshit. So they pissed off the PC people that were going to carry them. And that's 85,000. Game of the generation it was billed as. One game to fix them all. The thing is I think this score, I definitely think that the scores were inflated. They were targeted, definitely, for a thing. But I feel, oh man, just wait, don't even piss me off. I don't even know what the score of that Giants game is. That pissed me off. Now you ain't even get me grind my gears. Goddamn Giants. You don't pay the quarterbacks in New York. That's the thing. You do not, unless they win a goddamn Super Bowl. They paid Eli Manning all that money. He's shit the next year. You paid Danny Dimes all that because he ran all. The guy's running for his life. These are not. These are not designed plays by the Giants. All right, the dude is running for his life, and they're like, "Look at him go." No, he's running for his life because the line sucks. They're gonna blame me for the Giants. Blame me for everything. It's because me. I'm the line, offensive line, everything. Grind my Giants. I don't know. Alexa, what is the score of the Giants game? No, what is the score of Alexa, what is the score of the New York Giants game? Oh. The ball. 14-3. We're kicking goddamn field goals. Jesus. Is Saquon back on him? I didn't even check. What a horrible fan I am. Jesus. That's right. SSJ, do not. Your quarterback is going to die in Chicago. That's it. You do not go there. 14-3. Thank you. Look at all the Alexas in the chat. Thank you, guys. Game Pass Forza is coming, dude. I don't know, man. We're going to see. But again, 85,000 is not bad. But the scores, but they pissed off a lot of PC people. But I want to see Starfield blow up the NPDs and blow up Xbox. I want that. Oh, geez, they get the ball at the half too, Jesus. I want that. Because that will show that it just shows, and maybe it's not going to show Microsoft. It's not going to show Xbox or Phil, because he still has his thing. If you just build great games, it's not happen. But it shows everybody that, look, if we have a game that's worth the damn, it will affect the Xbox, and that's what we want. And speaking of that, let's go to a grind chart. Let's go to a chart here. Let's go to a chart here. And then we'll jump into the thing here. Let's go into this thing. Where is this? And then we'll get the gymnasts. But I wanted to point this out here. This chart. Right? So here we go. So this chart shows... Now, this is my kind of chart, because guess what's on here? Games. All right? And it shows the impact of games with console sales. And look, we're going back here to 2015, and we go up to 2019, right? So look at Xbox as the upper peaks, and PlayStation are the lower peaks, right? So what I wanted to show here is, look. So we have Gears of War Ultimate Edition. You know, this is when they said Xbox, this is when Xbox had games, right? We had look at this year they had. They had Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and then Halo 5. Look at this. Look at this. Sony, nowhere. Sony got nothing. They got Indie Station. Look, Indie Station, look. Look at what games we're doing Xbox. Gears, Halo. You may not. And then look, even Fallout 4 gave Microsoft a little push. Tom Clancy, another kind of Xbox type multiplayer thing. Right? We keep going. Let's keep going. Here's Quantum Break. Now, down here, we got a little bit of PlayStation sales here because Microsoft had nothing over here. And then look, Quantum Break here. Now we start seeing, okay, now we're in trouble now, right? But look at Uncharted. Boom, Uncharted 4. And now look at this. The S. Dude, this was like the highest time. This is when they won NPD. The 1S. 2 terabyte. This was their revelation. But look what they led up to. Gears, Halo, Quantum Break, the 1S, right? 2 terabyte, the 1S. Look at where they were. This was the highest point Xbox had in the last decade. Was the 1S, the white 1S that took the VCR box, they integrated the power supply, they did HDR, 2K they were marketing as 4K, they were upscaling of apps, not games. But this was the high point, the 1S, the white 1S. This is where it came, but they let in. And look what they surrounded it with. Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3. Even the PS4 Pro didn't do enough for this. Look at this. The PS4 Pro didn't do enough to take away the power of the S. Isn't this crazy? But but what I want to point out is look at where the games are. Look at how many games Microsoft had. Look. Gears, Forza Horizon, Quantum Break, Halo, Gears. These are all exclusives. Gears, Halo, Quantum Break, Forza, Gears. Nice. Right? Yo, shout out Cosmic Hero with the 20. Thank you so much. He goes, hey, Jez, congrats on the new milestone. The party's just going to get bigger. And by the way, yeah, it's me, JX. I lost my access to YouTube and X account, which were under the same Google account. Yay, me. Oh, man. Yo, thank you so much, JX, for all your support here, man. I really appreciate it. And thank you again. Yes, we will be growing the Gaming Grindhouse at 2,500 subscribers. Thank you again, everybody. We got over 300 here today. Hit that like button, grinders. We're looking at charts. But look at the amount of games that Microsoft had. Sony had Uncharted. Look. Sony was a little sparse, right? Look what happens when you're a little sparse. Look at Xbox. Tell me it's better now. Right? Look at what the games did and the console. You got your hardware. You got your games. Look what happens. Now, the Pro release. Even the Pro couldn't handle it. These were good times. Then, it went kablooey. Down. Look at the shift. And look what happened. You had, here come games. They have the Slim now. PS4 Slim. Neo. Persona. Then their big mid-year sale. This is when I got on. Right around here. Because they announced the $500 X and they had this big sale. And this is when they sold. This is the days of play. Right? Dragon Quest. Now Destiny 2. Look at how they shifted momentum with the sale and some games. And Persona 5. Look at this. And then now their multiplats are coming in. Now, look at this. So here comes Xbox
number one customer.
One X. Shoots up all the way here. And then they try to go with PUBG. But that was short-lived. And that's the point. It's short-lived. There was a little peak. But look. Grinders. Do you see something? Do you see a difference? Look at the purple down at the bottom for exclusives from Sony. Uncharted, Neo, Persona, God of War, Spider-Man, Observation, Death Stranding. And look at how Microsoft had all these, and then they just stopped. PUBG. They stopped. Nothing. Crackdown 3 out of 60. Did that do anything? It sold PlayStations. It's a Crackdown 3 sold PlayStations. You can't do this. But look what happens. Gears 5, look what happens. Oh, look, there's a little peak there. I don't know what that last one is. But do you see how game releases, this is the point, game releases affect the console. And it's short-lived, and that's the point. They say here, exclusive shifts share back and forth. Effects are short-lived. That's why you need consistency. You need to have a lineup of content, of exclusives, and quality. You can't be dropping nothing, a console, PUBG, and nothing, and then Crackdown at 60. You're not going to gain momentum at all here. Especially with Spider-Man, God of War. Like, you can't be coming against this with nothing. And this is only North America. That's right. Yeah, North America share weekly sales. But I just thought it was interesting to show. That's what I'm saying. I wish Starfield does a big blip like this to Xbox. Because it shows. But this chart shows right here. Games move your services. Games move your console. What's up, Salty? Games move your platform. And without quality games, you are losing to the other side. And one game is not going to fix everything. A 180 to 84 Metacritic game is not going to shift anything at all. Redfall didn't move the needle. But this is the point. Great games move the platforms. And alongside the services as well. We know this. That's why it's blasphemy when Phil was like, it doesn't do anything. It's not going to do anything. You won't see a dramatic in console shares shifting. What? Gears 5 shifted some focus right here. So what are you talking about? Gamers want games. They don't want to be gaming with executives. That doesn't sell consoles. Maybe you get influences, but you're not getting gamers. And then we were talking about Alan Wake 2, and Remedy just gave us another thing. Look at this, everybody. Tell me there's nothing wrong with this S. Tell me. Tell me this is made up. Again, please, somebody explain to me how this is a conspiracy. Alan Wake, update from Remedy, has confirmed that the performance mode coming to Alan Wake 2 is only on the PS5 and Series X and not coming to the Series S.
We got plenty of Turbo Man's faithful saber-tooth tiger booster.
You know what? Nobody likes you, Booster.
Nobody likes Booster. Nobody likes Booster. Booster not getting that love. Nobody's giving Booster that love. 120's coming though. It's coming. Hold your breath. Let's see what journey is going to take us on here. See what Remedy actually said. Hold on. So, look at this. Look at how the series unfolded. And it's I make stuff up. It's right here. This is why I bring up the articles, because they're right here. I'm just telling you all the stuff. And this is the thing. I highlight the stuff that affects us as gamers. Not here with going crazy tweets or something like that. No. This is what's happening, everybody. Look at this. Blame it on me. Blame it on the rain. Yeah, yeah. That's right. So look how sly this stuff is. Ready? Update. Remedy revealed last week that a performance mode was coming to Alan Wake 2 on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. There was no mention of it coming to Booster or the Series S. However, Game Informer reached out to Remedy to ask them if the mode was skipping the console, and Remedy confirmed to Game Informer today there will be no performance mode at Alan Wake 2 for the S. Blame it on the Grindhouse. I guess so, right? I blame it on all you in the chat. It's all you guys. Your fault. You guys and girls, I blame it on you. Blame it on the chat. Yeah, yeah. I blame it on the chat. What did you do? What did you do? You went into the Series S's. Lazy devs, what did you do? Pretend to be shocked, all right? Where is it? Where is it?
I don't play this game.
Oh, man. Where's that game? Where's Arc 2? Where's Vin Diesel's Arc 2? I need to know. We're going to get Fast and Furious XX by the time Arc 2 comes out. They were shutting down Arc 1 servers. They're shutting down Arc 1 servers. Where's Vin Diesel's Arc? The Xbox exclusive, Arc 2. Where's Vin Diesel? We're going to get Vin Diesel Fast and Furious Old Man Edition by the time goddamn Arc 2 comes out. They got to CGI his ass to make him look young again.
Yes, I would like to have a refund. But I hope you leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!
Ant Methods said he's taking all the blame. Blame it on Ant Methods. It's all his fault. There you go. I love how initially they just dropped off the S. Like, you know what? Maybe nobody will find out about the S. You know what? Oh, nobody find. And then Game Informer's like, dude, where's the S? They're like, yeah, no performance mode. Okay. Just the same. Resolution's different, they said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But no.
Oh no! We suck again!
It's raw, Melissa!
Yes, chef.
It's raw, come on!
Yes, chef.
Oh, goodness gracious. Blame it on everybody. We suck again. There it is. And then, by the way, Sony's dropping another friggin' bundle. You want to see what games do to MPDs? Get ready for this. The Spider-Man 2 without the plates edition. Get ready. You want to see how a game will move consoles? Shh. They're not messing around, dude. They are not messing around. They're bundling Spider-Man. Dude, they're not messing around, dude. Spider-Man is gonna haunt Phil Ness for the year and a half. Spider-Man. They had Spider-Man. What do you want me to do about it? They had Spider-Man. Dude. Sony's gonna make sure Spider-Man is all you see. And no one else, somebody put in the chat, like the S is like they said, 75%. Like majority. Harry Tran said, "Oh, I singing. You know, am I singing? Shut down your phone. What happened? Am I blowing out speakers? I'm sorry, but it's that like the majority of the Xbox install base is booster. Is the Series S. We're talking 120 frames, man. This is the year of no frames for Xbox. You got first-party games doing you 30 frames on first-party games, and games just dropping performance modes. Why couldn't they do if Remedy is able to ship a game without a performance mode on the S? How the hell does Xbox first party not do the same? Just come out with a performance mode on Redfall, a performance mode on Starfield, and S doesn't get it. How the hell does Remedy able to do that, but Microsoft doesn't do that? I don't get it. Remedy could ship without a performance mode, but Xbox won't do it. Baldur's Gate. I don't know. They dropped split screen. That's right. Another bundle fulfilled to buy. And then, speaking of console sales, right? Speaking of console sales, I saw this article, and I was just like, I'm just, what are we doing here? Like, stop. I need my Michael Jordan. Stop. Get some help. Stop. Get some help, please. Stop it. What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of titles like this? Is this for engagement? What is this? This doesn't do anything. Windows Central Gaming. Why? What? If you're an Xbox fan, you probably want to go over there and give them a smack. Stuff, and we wonder why. Are they trying to sabotage the NPDs? What are we doing here? What is this? Starfield is one of the biggest games in 2023, and I didn't need to buy an Xbox or a PC to play it, or a PC, thanks to Xbox Cloud Gaming.
Can you goggle my balls? Goggle my balls in your jaw. This is the remix.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy
Oh, no.
Spirit,
Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
It gets worse, Grinders. I saved hundreds by not buying an Xbox Series X or PC to play Starfield, and I'm over the moon. What?
It's getting late. I got a parade to go to. And I've yet to see a sign of the supposed Turboman doll. How do I know this is not some kind of a scam?
Are we Holy Spirit activated already? Like, what is this? What is this? Did somebody tap them on the shoulder going, you got to write a cloud article, please? We need a cloud article for the channel. We need some, like, who? Why? Xbox Cloud Gaming is a revelation if you got the internet. You saved hundreds of dollars by what? Buying a controller and subscribing $17 a month to play on the cloud? This guy better not play it on the phone. If you don't own an Xbox, selling your gaming PC with one of the biggest exclusives around the corner isn't a smart move. It's even worse when the exclusive is a first IP developed by them in 25 years. Oh, this must have came out before. This was a day ago? My goodness. Oh my God. What are we doing here? Oh, I don't even know why. I didn't even read. I just saw the. Oh my God. I started working from home during the pandemic. After 3 years of guides editor, this guy's a guides editor. You're playing from the cloud? I swapped my 3080 Ti rig for a Steam Deck. What? What? You swapped out a computer with a 3080 Ti for a Steam Deck? Were those equivalent in price? I can't see how. A 3080 Ti PC rig is $400? What? What? Who is this? Who are they hiring over there? I need, what the hell is this about?
Three of you are pathetic. You don't care.
I care,
You're
Chef.
way behind and you haven't got a fucking clue. Can we work together as a team?
I never been too much into modding, maximizing for. I can't read this shit. But my plan is one of the Starfield. It started strong with new exclusives on my Steam Deck. I had my PS5. Sorry, for multi-platform experiences. I had my PS5, parentheses, sorry. Huh? And Switch, sorry again. Covered Nintendo-only games. What? What? Sorry? Sorry about what? What are you sorry about?
It's raw, Melissa.
Yes, Chef.
It's
Holy
raw. Come
shit.
on.
What is, who?
Yes, Chef.
Who? I should write articles for these people. I don't understand this. What are you sorry for? For playing games? Running on a Steam Deck was an issue for him on Starfield. you got a 3080 Ti rig. You got a 3080 Ti rig, and you're upset because Starfield is not running good on your Steam Deck. Where's the circus? Where's the three-ring circus? Where is the man eating fire and the bearded lady? Everybody else that works at Windows Central. I need to know them all. Where's the lion tamer? Where's the trapeze artist? They must have got a whole friggin' Ringling Brothers over there. Step right up, there it is, the bearded lady, and here it is, the trapeze artist. Oh my God, the man eating fire, the giant, here he is. Step right up. I just swapped the 380 Ti, 3000 Ti, and I want a Steam Deck, and I get, what the hell? And he didn't. This has got to be some sort of joke. This must be the funny man hour. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know how this got approved. But this is a friggin' article. This is not a tweet. Who? I don't know. This guy. He's still going. So he's upset that it's not on the Steam Deck. He can't run it on the Steam Deck. So the cloud's going to save you? Dude, you painted yourself in a corner. You're the one that sold a 3080 Ti rig for a Steam Deck. You saved all this money, he says. I was ready to give in and just buy a Series X, along with Starfield, considering I already invested in my 4K TV and surround setup. So it didn't make sense to settle for a Series S. The problem was cost. The best part... Why would you buy a 4K TV and a surround system and not get a gaming thing to go with it? Like, well, what are you doing? Why would you invest in a 4K TV and a surround system if you don't want to put content on it? I don't understand. Oh, well, I bought a 4K TV and surround. Well, I'm not buying anymore. I'm done now. That sounds like a typical with the console war they have. Oh, I bought a Series X. I don't want to buy any games now for it now. Come on now. We're not buying any games. I bought the console now. That's plenty. Now I'll subscribe to a service because I don't want to buy any games for my console. Selling a 3080 Ti for a handheld. He put himself in this position. So I never thought about cloud gaming. Oh, Jesus. As part of Game Pass. Thankfully, I learned he side because you can't do native cloud gaming cloud on the Steam Deck. You got to side load it. So he did the Epic Store on the Steam Deck, and he did now desktop mode to install Edge on the Steam Deck. So he played through the Edge browser on a Steam Deck, which I don't think you can get the controller to work. Oh my God. I wasn't getting 4K at 60 frames with features like quick resume and others. You were playing on the cloud. What are you talking about? Oh, I can't. I don't know where this is going. He waited 5 days because he didn't want to spend the extra money to get the Consolation Edition. It's browser on a Steam Deck. Performance has been fine, even with 1080p resolution blown up on my 48-inch TV. Wait, would he hook the Steam Deck to his TV? That was partially. I get nagging issues like the controller's not connecting, but nothing that can't be fixed with the controller's not connecting. Dude. Look at this. I'm negatively controlled, but nothing that can be fixed with software. Once or twice, my character moved unexpectedly or spun around a few times, and sometimes taking a few minutes to get into a game. But otherwise, it's been seamless. Since the hard work of running a game is on the server side, I'm getting 5 hours of portable Starfield on my Steam Deck. I'm not really saving money in the long run. I need to be subscribed to Game Pass Ultimate for nearly 4 years to get to the cost of a Series X and Starfield bundle. Sure, I could have just bought a Series S, and I'm playing at 1080p, but I have the flexibility to pause and pick up my sub whenever I choose. So you didn't want to get an S because you bought a 4K TV, but you're playing over the cloud streaming on a Steam Deck. I don't know where to begin. And here we go, the punchline. This commercial, whatever the hell this thing is. Starfield is the perfect Game Pass game for me and Microsoft. And Microsoft. Wait a second. Not for him. It's for Microsoft. It's not just Game Pass for him. It's for Microsoft too. The good of the gander. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It means I don't have to pay for a new console to experience one of the most anticipated games ever. Meanwhile, I intend to play for a long time, which means I'll be subscribed to Game Pass for a long time. Just what Microsoft hopes. This I can't. Why is nobody covering this article, please? Please? Why is nobody...
Where's the lamb sauce?
How is this not on every website right now? People not reading this article, grinders. Why are nobody covering this? I need answers. Is this a real person or is this an AI written article? I think this is AI written. It's gotta be. It means I don't have to pay for a new console to experience one of the most anticipated games ever. Meanwhile, I intend to play it for a long time, which means I'll be subscribed to Game Pass for a long time. Did he say I gotta subscribe to Game Pass for 5 years? Just what Microsoft hopes. Nevertheless, it's a glimpse into the future of gaming freedom, new experiences. I don't know. First of all, one logical point. You didn't want to get an S because you got a 4K TV with a sound system. But you're willing to play on the cloud on a Steam Deck blown up to your TV over the cloud and handling issues like controllers not connecting, your character moving unexpectedly, spinning around, and taking a few minutes even to get into the game. I don't. And he's not really saving money here, but he needs to be subscribed to Game Pass for 4 years.
It's raw, Melissa.
Yes, chef.
It's raw. Come on.
Yes, chef.
We suck again.
This has to be an AI written article. Who's this? Who? This was his first article. He's an audience He's an audience development manager. What the hell is an audience development manager? Does that mean a fan? Like, what does that mean? What is an audience development manager? Is he just propaganda? Is that what his job is? To get an audience engagement? He is an audience development manager with 7 years experience in media and editorials. He was previously the guides editor at PC Gamer and staff writer for PC Games.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy
Oh, no.
Spirit,
Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
I don't even know. An audience manager. I don't even know. What is that? Get some engagement on Twitter? Oh, it didn't. And look at this. Your cloud, I saw this too, like your cloud gaming, there was like a queue to like for the cloud. Not only do you get like stuttering guys and stuttering people and stuff and the stuff, but you got to wait like for your PC to open up for cloud. Long queue lines. You imagine that? You imagine paying for a service, $17 a month, and then you click on a game and you're in a line like goddamn Disney World to play it? 15 minutes of looking at this screen before you could play the game. That's the thing of cloud that nobody tells you about. You need a stage fluffer. 7 years in the industry, he's writing that trash. You imagine paying a service to wait in line. It is like Disney World. Goddamn Phil Ness mouse. Oh boy. Wait in my line. Come on, let's go. Oh boy, right. Come on, let's go play Starfield. Oh, hit on the cloud. Hit on the cloud. Engagement. Oh boy. Oh. Phil Ness mouse. Oh. Click on it. Engagement. 15 minutes. Oh. Wait on my lines. Fast pass. He's gonna try. You know what else they can do? They charge you priority. So if you pay extra, you give Phil Ness a little bit more money. He might make it over 2 minutes instead of 15. Give him a little Phil Ness money. Hey. There you go. Yeah, there's a queue to wait. If the game's popular. Somebody wrote, thank you for speeding up Phil killing off Xbox. I really, ridiculousness. These articles, like, what does this do? What does that do? I do not understand it. I do not understand the purpose of that stuff. That's Philly Phil Ness mouse. Oh boy, give me a little bit of money. Oh, get a little bit of money. I'll give you a little bit more money. Phil Ness mouse. Oh boy, a little extra. That's Phil Ness mouse. You hear Phil Ness mouse? Oh boy, everybody. 15 minutes? No way you can get the Phil Ness Fast Pass. Oh, boy. Just for another $5 a month. $5. You can take a picture of me. I'll sign your autograph. Oh, boy. You little buck. Oh. And then you can sign in right into there. I'll make the 15 minutes. No, I'll give you 4 minutes for another $5. Oh, wonderful. Give Phil Ness a little bit more money. Okay. Oh, thanks. Oh. There he is. Just give him a little bit more money. 15-minute wait. I'll give me 2 minutes and $5 more a month. Thanks. Oh, goodness gracious. And that brings us to the headliner. Jim Ness. All right. So I saw this article. We're going through the articles, man, but I don't know what the hell that thing was about. I don't know what the hell that thing about. But ooh, just to jump back, just a quick little nugget, Grinders. No, I'm not watching the Giants game, Mr. Tennis. I know they're losing. Just a little nugget. I meant to touch on this for the Series S limitations. Let's go back in time. You want to go back to 2020 before we talk about Jim Ness and the pivot? But we'll get to the main topic. Let's go. Let's go back in time. And people are like, leave Booster alone. Leave the S alone. Why are you picking on Booster? Nobody likes Booster. It's a weak console for people that don't want to spend a lot of money. Why do we bring it up? You want to know why? Because somebody couldn't shut their friggin' mouths. That's why. He's not there anymore. But this is what was going on. Mr. Pinello's. He's gone. But he says, what happens when the Xbox... This is 2020. Circa 2020. You know, when the X and S were a thing. What happens when the Xbox Velocity architecture turns out to be every bit as performant as the PS5 SSD? And then it turns out that frame rates are better on the S, because in order to overclock to get 10.2 teraflops, you can't get to 60 frames on your games. That will be fun. Oh, goodness gracious. That's true. The CPU of the S is nearly the same as the X. and the CPU will have less GPU overhead to contend with. So I'm willing to bet that's what he meant. For cross-platform games, you'll see better frame rates on S than you will on the PS5. He not done yet. Should we hold on to this? Somebody said, Jabril. He says, hold me to what? I'm saying everything else we've been told has turned out to be a bit of a stretch. What if these two claims are also a stretch? On paper, even Microsoft confirmed that isn't, though. On paper, theoretically, specs actually equal in gains and performance. I'm going to bet that in the real-world usage, you'll see little difference between the two. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. You're wrong. Frame rates, he's saying. Dude, it's shipping without performance modes now. Where your ass at? On paper. Yep. Saying that the frame rates will be equivalent to a PlayStation and better than a PS5 on the S because it has the same stuff that the X had. So why do we bring it up? Why do we say, hey, you know what? No performance mode in the S. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Why? Nobody was telling him to be quiet in 2020. People rallied behind it. They believed it to be true. So if they rallied behind it in 2020, don't you think there should be a lot more people pissed off in 2023 when none of this is happening? And the S is getting less modes, and the X is not getting modes from first party 60 frames because of the S? Oh, thank you again, Sergeant. Here we go. Yes, I remember this too. The reason why it didn't happen at launch is because the PS5 was more mature and people had less time to work on the Series X. And they don't know why. The reason is linked to developers having less time to optimize their games. Well, they have 3 goddamn years now, Remedy. Remedy has 3 years. Where's the performance mode on S? Where is it? Devil May Cry 5. Dude, this has been going on. Look, this is back in 2020. We've been seeing this for 3 years right now. All this. So when people laugh and joke, and yes, there's fanboys on both ends slinging crap and all this other stuff. But the main thing I want to focus on is that this was the marketing. This was the narrative. This was what the X was going to be. This is what Xbox was going to be. And we already seen the same thing happen with the X, where people pushed the power, but nobody took advantage of it. And the PS5 was better with frame rates. The PS4 Pro. And we're doing it again. They just don't shut up about it. And it bites them in the ass. And this is not fans. This is not the people on Twitter. These are not the influencers on YouTube. These are not us. This is not us. This is them. And that's why I always put it back on the companies. The companies that are trying to sell us things. I'm not putting this on fans. This is not an Xbox fans problem. This is not a PlayStation fans problem. This is what was sold to us. And this is what the propaganda from them was. And as consumers, and the company is lying to us. The company is not delivering on what they promised. Especially with this, with the Xbox One. They've been doing this since the X. 4K 30 in 2023. No excuses. But meanwhile, they want to crawl up the ass of that SSD, though. Oh, the one SSD. Dude, there's been more proof in the PlayStation games that the SSD is a thing than Xbox. Xbox makes no good case for an SSD. Look at Starfield. Those loading times are not instant. Go look at Final Fantasy 16 and tell me that the SSD is not a thing. Ratchet and Clank, don't tell me that it's not a thing. On older hardware, it was running that game smoother during those transitions. For older hardware. Newer hardware, obviously, is going to be better now on PC, and PC's infinite information. But that you hang on your hat on. The SSD thing, about how they were going to use the SSD. I've seen proof of that through their first-party games. As Microsoft should be utilizing their X to show the capabilities of Starfield and what you can do with that. But they're not doing it, and nobody else will. If you don't care, they don't care. If you're not doing it with your first party, then nobody's going to do it with your first party. Spider-Man 2 is another example. What's kind of exactly? Look, all 3 modes have ray tracing in it. Forza got a 30 frames per second mode in it with like some type of ray tracing. Spider-Man got performance ray tracing. They got ray tracing in all of it. Your first-party games demonstrate the capabilities of your hardware. That's the benefit of a console gaming. If not, then everybody just goes to PC gaming. The benefit of a console gaming is the same thing as an iPad. I gotcha. When you have software and hardware made by the same company and it's showing that. That's what the benefit of a console is. It's a closed environment that devs could keep focused and optimize the best for because it's a fixed set of specs. So you get the best, most polished experiences you should get on a console. That's what you should do. Cosmic Hero, also known as JX Gaming, JUK, with 20, he goes, the Series X is a crappy built car with a big old powerful engine. Has power but nothing else. The PlayStation is like a fine-tuned sports car that beats out the other car. Sony just made a better console. That's it.
You're my #1 customer.
Yeah. Cosmic Hero, that's what they did. They made an optimized console for the games. That's what they did. Microsoft just Frankensteined it, hoping the devs will just figure it out. They let us compete. That's right. So now the humdinger of this, the pivot, because I saw this article, just going down the article. But yeah, I wanted to jump into that Albert Pinell thing, because people go, why you bring up the power? Like, you know, it's like, no, dude. Oh my God, I remember this interview too. While we're on that Albert Pinell thing, do we still have it? Actually, you know what? This actually goes great with what's his name? Super Chat. Cosmic Hero. Hear this. Because this was the same guy.
Depth map.
This is Connect. Hold on. Where is it? Wait, this is the Connect one. Oh, that's not it.
And go from the side. Got it.
This Connect skeleton thing. No, that's not it. Where was his interview? Yeah, he did the he did this thing. Watch this. I got one more from him before we leave that topic. I got it here. It wasn't. Oh, is this it? Let me see. Yep, this is.
Entire game is down.
Yep, here it is. Watch this.
Switching experience. If you think about, the joke I always make internally is that video games used.
This is about the Xbox One.
To me, the most instant experience you had. You took a cartridge, you plugged it in, you turn it on, the game was going. And over the years, as software has got more complicated, as service
about the power
on the floor at Gamescom, we saw thousands of people came up and watched it and were blown away. It's out there. What we're doing is out there. People either don't believe it, in which case the only way to do that is to actually come to PAX, check it out for yourself, or listen. Go investigate, open your mind, see what we're doing, see if it's something you think is going to be cool or not. The information's out there.
So obviously, I think there were some messaging problems at the beginning with the announcement of the Xbox One. How are you guys kind of handling? Because I think you guys are genuine in what you like, in your enthusiasm and your interest in what the box is doing, but it doesn't seem to be translating as maybe it had with the Xbox 360. I mean, if you wouldn't mind, on your end of things, was that a surprise? Was it something you anticipated? And how are you trying to just reconnect with that consumer base so they can see things the way you guys are trying to express it?
No, that's a really great point. And if I have to go back and wish that I could rewind time and redo one thing, that would be the one thing. I think with time, people have understood what we were trying to do, and in fact, I'm sure you've seen it with the fans. They were saying, God, I wish some of this stuff would come back. And so I think the problem was people, they got in their mind that what we were trying to do was somehow evil or anti-customer, when in fact, we were looking at what Steam does, we were looking at what iOS is doing, we were looking where the customers are going and saying, I think we can actually give you a better all-digital experience. We're going to move to this world. Nobody debates there's going to be a world, whether it's this gen or next gen, that discs are going to go away. It's gone away in just about every medium. I think if anything, maybe we thought it was going to happen sooner than the customer thought it was going to happen. We took a hard stance on it. I think some customers were like, yeah, I'm in. And I think some customers were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, what about my situation? What about this situation? So was I surprised that people had a reaction to it? No. I mean, we knew it was going to be a controversial decision. Was I surprised how negative the reaction was going to be? Yes. And I think, look, there's a certain point where you have to look at yourself and you go, look, we got to change. I mean, the customers have spoken. We were surprised at how vocal it was. We were surprised at the reaction, the assumptions that people had about what we're trying to do. So we said, all right, we did the famous 180 that everybody likes to call us on. And we said, hey, you know what? We got to listen to the customers. And I hope that at some point in the future, some of those cool features, some of that family sharing, that household sharing stuff, the games are always with you. We want to bring that stuff back. But hey, you know, we had to stop the program. We put a pause on that. We started again and went back to the model that customers asked for.
One of the most interesting things that came from Nintendo this week was that the Wind Waker HD...
I want to see the power thing. That was the thing I want that.
It's inside the box. I mean, we know what the RAM is. It is, at least it sounds on paper. I don't understand this technology completely, but that it is not as powerful as what the PlayStation 4 is. What was the decision to go with sort of, I guess, an older type of RAM?
They're saying now. That's the reason why I brought this up. That other thing about that Xbox thing, I just let it play. I didn't want it. Everybody seemed to be liking it in the chat, so I just let it play. But this is the part I didn't do. What Cosmic Hero saying. The same thing, like, give it time. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. He said it here with the Xbox One. And that's what they've been saying now with the series. Oh, this is a marathon. Watch. Listen to this. This is talking about the Xbox One, not this gen. But tell me how this could be related right now to what we're seeing.
Does that actually put you at a deficit? And then how... I keep on hearing that the cloud can sort of offset what those differences are. But the cloud, by its very name, sounds kind of ephemeral. If you wouldn't mind elaborating there.
Yeah, sure. That's a great question. You know, I was famously chastised for saying in an interview once that comparing hardware specs was meaningless. And the point with that is the people that are speculating on this are not our hardware engineers, and we're not Sony's hardware engineers. They're doing things in their hardware to make it the best that they can. We're doing things in our hardware to make it the best that we can. I don't believe that the difference between these two platforms is significant as comparing individual components. I'm a big car fan. How is it that a 300 or 400 horsepower Porsche can be faster than a 700 horsepower Corvette? It's balance. There's different things you put in the system to make the performance the same, but you make different trade-offs. When it comes to RAM, they've made one decision on RAM, we've made another. We have ESRAM, which is very fast. It allows the developers to have a small cache very quickly. We have a very balanced architecture. We've done a lot of custom things in the silicon to reduce the number of bottlenecks. So every component that we have is running at peak performance. When I look at these games, I don't see a difference. And I know there's a lot of people that want to compare those things on paper and say that these individual components, but to me it comes down to the games, it comes down to the experiences, and I look at games like Rise, I look at Forza, I don't see anything better on a competing platform than what I'm seeing there.
So with the...
Wait a second. He just said You don't want to just compare hardware. Didn't he just say that? Didn't he just say that he didn't want to compare just a piece of hardware? Wasn't that exactly what he was doing? Talking about Xbox Velocity's architecture. He wasn't talking about games. He talking about specifically just the CPU. Didn't he just say? Oh, I thought, did I mishear something?
Reduce the number of bottlenecks, so every component that we have is running at peak performance. When I look at these games, I don't see a difference. And I know there's a lot of people that want to compare those things on paper and say that these individual components, but to me it comes down to the games, it comes down to the experiences. And I look at games like Rise, I look at Forza, I don't see anything better on a competing platform than what I'm seeing there.
So with the Kinect, Mike, the Xbox One.
Oh, and now you're talking games there, but now
things you put in the system to make the performance the same, but you make different trade-offs. When it comes to RAM, they've made one decision on RAM, we've made another. We have ESRAM, which is very fast. It allows the developers to have a small cache very quickly.
On paper.
We have a very balanced architecture. We've done a lot of custom things in the silicon to reduce the number of bottlenecks, so every component that we have is running at peak performance. When I look at these games, I don't see a difference. And I know there's a lot of people that want to compare those things on paper and say that these individual components, but to me it comes down to the games, it comes down to the experiences. And I look at games like Rise, I look at Forza, I don't see anything better on a competing platform than what I'm seeing there.
So with the Kinect, Mike, the Xbox One is.
You heard me right? Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals!
He seemed to be pretty aggressive on paper with this generation on paper, but no games. It's about the games, right? This is what I mean. So when I get all grindy, my gears are grinding, and because this is the stuff that I listened to this stuff. I believed in this stuff. I said, oh, dude, that guy's talking. He knows what's going on. It's about the games. Rise looks great. It's not just about what RAM they used. That's why the hypocrisy of everything that we were told has not come to fruition. Years later, dude. Years later. Dude, that was at the launch of the Xbox One. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And we're doing it again. So where's the frustration? And everybody, people should be frustrated. Not celebrating Xbox is bad. What? On paper. That's all they did was compare on paper. Teraflops on paper, but nobody said the games. Because they didn't have the games. That's why. It's about the games all the time. It's not about the power. It's not about the goddamn chips they use. I don't care less about the chips, the throttles. I don't care about any of that stuff. Just make the games look good that I can sit back and go, holy crap, this is next gen. This is what I should be experiencing right now. Not that other clown, oh man, I just sold my soul and I sold my rig and I sold everything. I sold my wife, my dog, and kids. Now I could play on a 10-inch screen with 1080p with lagging people. I save money. Yay me. What? Goddamn coupon collector. Now, that transitions directly into the topic of this evening.
Enough from me. We're going to have the games do our talking.
The best words that came out of this dude's mouth, besides it's raw, was that. Enough of you. Just show the goddamn games that I'm going to play. That's right, Josh. That's right. But I saw this article about this Jason Schreier thing from Eurogamer about this Sony live service pivot may not pay off the way Jim Ryan once hoped, says industry insider. Insiders were worried about the company's lack of coherent vision. Now, before I move on to Jim Gordon Ramsay, this whole Sony live service, I think it's very interesting how it seems that everybody's like, oh no, don't do it, Sony. Don't do it. And how there's this negative kind of thing to Sony live service but when Microsoft put every goddamn game and every publisher they will ever buy and putting all into a service, it's great. I don't get it. Microsoft turned their whole company into a service. Their whole first-party output is a service game because it's launching in a subscription service. And they're really digging on Sony for this live service thing. Meanwhile, people like Sony needs multiplayer games. Well, try them. But people think that Jim Ness, people were uncomfortable with Jim Ness' pivot to games as a service. Now, what I don't understand is that he didn't say Spider-Man the service game. God of War wasn't a service game. Hell, it didn't even have DLC to it. Horizon wasn't a service game. So I don't understand this pivot that's going to happen with service. Just because they have about 4 or 5 service games coming out, did they stop making games? I don't get it. But according to Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, he said that even Bungie's expertise has not been able to turn PlayStation Studios into a service game factory. Well, no, I'm going to tell you right now what hasn't turned them into a service game factory. I got an answer for you. You know what it is? And that's not Bungie. It's not Jim Ness. What hasn't turned PlayStation Studios into a service game factory? No games. They haven't released that many service games to even see if this is a thing to do. They have them announced. We haven't seen any of them, but they haven't even tried it yet. It is. Akeem with the $2. Live service is essentially multiplayer. Exactly. Who just makes a regular multiplayer game now without some sort of battle pass or something like that? You know, I kind of grinds my gears a little bit about this Sony is a service game factory type thing. Meanwhile, Microsoft nuded goddamn Halo and turned it into a live service game with battle passes galore. And I didn't see the pitchforks and going, how dare they turn Halo into a service game? They actually took a franchise that people knew and turned it into a service game. Sony is starting with new people to try to make some service games to see how they do. They're testing the waters. And if that's a reason why people and if you're going to have anybody do it, you would have Bungie do it. They're the best in the business.
You're my number one customer.
Right? I don't understand this pivot to service games. It's such a horror show for Sony, but it was great for everybody else. Halo was fine being nuded in a half. I don't want to see nuded games for service games. But shit, try it out. But don't take the Spider-Man 2 and go, you know what, guys, the Spider-Man 2, the service game. Those costumes will be part of a battle pass that you subscribe and you can play. Now you're shitting up the wrong hill. Now we're problem. Let them try. Let them fail. Sony got them in 2020. Now, and they're all going based off what Jim said about the whole GT7 is a live service, Corey. You're right. So that is a live service game. So there you go. Does it make them a powerhouse? I don't know. MLB The Show is a service game. That's right, Corey. Yeah. So there we go. They got service games. So what are they saying about how they're not this powerhouse? Those games seem pretty successful, don't you think? Big Razzo, what's up, man? He goes, PlayStation pivoting. Short answer, no. We won't know till the person gets crowned to see where we go from here. That's exactly true, dude. We don't know who's going to be next. So, apparently, in the article, 10 live service games over the next 4 years. That's what they're kind of banking on, right? Not a service. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. Now, however, in the editorial reflecting Ryan's departure, Schreier commented that the move to live service games goes against many Sony first-party studios, given their expertise in making big cinematic adventures that played solo. Schreier then pointed out to Anthem as an infamous example of what happens when a studio makes a drastic pivot from a familiar genre to something brand new. What about all the service games that are closing down? Dude, they're shutting down freaking Friday the 13th shut down already. Now they're shutting down that other game too. The Predator got shut down. What was the other one? The one with the WB game got shut down. Schreier then pointed out to Anthem, which is a horrible shit game, yeah. This bet on multiplayer games may not pay off the way Ryan had hoped. The article ends by hinting that insiders are worried about the company's lack of coherent vision. ICYMI, Sony announced PlayStation boss Jim Ryan will be retiring next March after 30 years. Ryan, whose job was president, yeah, exactly. Okay. In a statement announcing retirement, he goes, I relish the opportunity to have the job that I love for a very special company, but I found an increasing difficulty to reconcile living in Europe and working in North America. I will be been privileged to work at the company, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he said that stuff. And that's it. So they're going based off of insiders are worried about the company's lack of coherent vision. What do we think about that? Avengers got shut down too. That's right, what's gone. So, and is Jim Ryan out? Is True telling the truth? Like, was Jim Ryan gone? Now, in my opinion, I don't think Jim Ryan was asked to leave. I think the guy's retiring. And like I said, the reason why is that if somebody was if the PlayStation brand was in trouble, which I see people trying to say that, oh yeah, that's why it's in trouble. It's selling more. They're gonna do like almost 25 in the quarter, and it's before Spider-Man releases. Like they're selling so well. His job was to transition from the PS4 to the PS5. You remember when he took the job, his job is to get everybody who has a PS4 a PS5. And he did his job. And if he was a problem, they wouldn't let him stick around to the fiscal year to make sure that he's going, like, they wouldn't keep him around throughout the most, like what Thresh was saying, like to the holidays, throughout the whole year, if he was making them lose money. If he was losing money, he would be out by Halloween. They wouldn't let him stay to March. Look at Bonnie Ross. Oh, she's leaving tomorrow. She has to go home. Why? A family. She's gone. Never heard from her. Thanks, Bonnie. Don't you think that was kind of strange? For all the time that she worked on Halo, she didn't have some sort of big, epic kind of retirement. She just left overnight. That's what happens when somebody's not doing what they need you to do. You go disappearing. But she really didn't like. Well, I thought that was kind of mean. Like, you know, the fact that she just left like that. She's been there forever. Yeah, people said to get rid of her and all those because of 343 and all those stuff. But that was a lot of management issues. But anyway, I feel like though with this, we have yet to see what the service Sony games will do. To say, Jim, you're out. And are they going to pivot? I don't think so. I think they're going to stay the course. Let these games, because these games haven't released yet. These service games that they said. Cosmic Hero with the 20, with the 19.
You're my number one customer.
He goes, Sega just killed a service title. Service games are a thing that are fading out. Fortnite did what Fortnite did. And if Fortnite didn't do deals and marketing, it would have died off years ago. Exactly, Cosmic. And the thing is that Fortnite's a competition. That's a firing, right? Leech? Exactly. It's competition. If you have something, you're going to compete against Fortnite. You want to beat a Fortnite, you got to beat the Fortnite. That's what the problem with Halo the Pass is. But I don't think we've seen the Sony flex of service games. I hear the talk about it. Oh, all these service games are coming. You know, we got the image here. The image here of them, right? These haven't come out yet. Fair Games, Helldivers 2, Marathon, Concord, Last of Us Factions. Which Last of Us Factions, who knows that's even happening anymore. But this didn't even happen and fail yet for them to be like, hey, this plan don't work. Concord and Fair Games are their first game studios. Marathon is the first game that Bungie's making in a long ass time. So we haven't seen Sony's games as a service plan. We have some that Corey was bringing up, like they have Major League Baseball, but we haven't seen it yet in order to see if it's gonna be, if one of these games are gonna stick. Which I don't think Last of Us Factions are coming out though. But exactly, and Apex. So I really think that we need to see before the pivot takes place. Like, I don't think somebody's gonna come in and go scrap these games. We're just doing first party games. No. And this is the point. And I said this before. Who's making these games? Fair Games. Is it made by Naughty Dog? Is it made by Santa Monica? Is it made by Bluepoint? Is it made by Insomniac? No. It's made by Jay Raymond's. Helldivers 2.
You just made the list.
I give you the list. Is that their first party? Is that their creme de la creme of studios working on Helldivers and Concord? No. Marathon, is that done by Santa Monica? Is that going to back up God of Wars or affect any other game? No. These are other studios making these games. These games have no effect on Cory Balrog's game. These games don't have effect on Studio Ben's next game. This don't have effect on Ghost of Tsushima 2 or whatever Sucker Punch is making. See, that's the thing. These studios are building these are let them experiment. They're the experimentals. Let them do it. Helldivers is not even first party. But let the experimentals do it. And then we could see what we could do with Naughty Dog. What can we do with Santa Monica? Maybe they could put a little extra multiplayer in their game. Like, hell, I'm going to tell you right now, and we probably all could agree that Ghost of Tsushima 2 is probably going to have some service in it. They already did it with the first one with the multiplayer. I'm sure the second one's going to have a much more fleshed out multiplayer with some sort of service things to do and battle passes. I am sure Ghost of Tsushima 2 is going to have something like that, right? Don't you agree? Exactly, Corey. The goal is to fearmonger the PS community to think that Sony's in trouble. And Sony already said, you're right, Corey. Sony already said these dudes, they're not going to make Destiny clones. And Jim Ryan actually said that. We're not going to just go make clones of what's already out there. We're going to try something new in the service space and see what sticks, see what happens. So to say that they're going to pivot and Jim Ryan's out, we haven't even seen the fruits of his labor yet. To say even if it was good or bad. And actually, he's not even going to be around to even be there. So that's why them saying that he's gone is because of the service focus. How? We haven't seen it yet. I don't get it. Is it because Bungie went in there and kind of flipped over tables and it made it look bad? I don't know. Juno's Gaming, member for 13 months. He goes, understand, a live service doesn't need to hit in the U.S. Sony is investing in Japan, China, and heavily in India now. Billions of people. Yeah, they're global markets, global games. It doesn't have to be like, and again, does it need to be a Fortnite? Does it need to be? No, we don't know. But what I do think, though, I do think there is going to be some sort of pivot. I think, well, depending on who comes in next, right? I think that the next person, I think Sony's definitely going to maybe make them much more focused on what makes Sony, what makes their studios this. I think there's definitely going to be a much bigger call to arms of what they did at the PS4 generation. That's what I think. I think, because, see, this is the thing. Sony is kind of in between. You have Microsoft, who just went all out service, games everywhere, putting the stuff, and unfortunately, I don't think they're making a great case for just diluting their games and putting them on everything. I think they're showing where quality is suffering. You're welcome, Sweatbag. Like, I think that this is all just me thinking. All right. I'm just thinking out just what I think. I think that, Microsoft sold out everything in a service. And unfortunately, I don't think Microsoft's making a great case to say, put everything you have everywhere day one, because I think you're seeing the pressure that's putting on studios, the pressure it's putting on games coming out on time, and the quality of the games that are being released, because they're being spread across such a vast thing from their first-party studios. So I think Microsoft's making a case why you don't put everything everywhere day one. And also, too, are we seeing more sustainability with their games because they're everywhere? No, we're seeing less. We're seeing Redfall, which was supposed to be on every device imaginable to man, have 8 people in it right now. It's available everywhere. That's sad. It's available for free, dude. Like, it's available in your service. Like, there should be games.
You're my number one customer.
Such a voice now because they're available, they're accessible with this service. Then they should be they should be louder than what they are, not drop off faster than ever. So I think Microsoft's not making a good case for the service everything. And Nintendo shows why, hey, if you just make great games, people will stick with your platform and you just keep selling. So Sony's like in the middle right now. They see Nintendo's model. Hey, you just build your franchises and your IP. You make a good movie here or there. That brings people back to your device. You dabble a little bit in mobile. You throw a little bit of your IP out there. But your IP is your identity. Use your IP as a recruitment. So put Aloy out there on PC. People might be interested in that character, in that world. And maybe they become invested into your PlayStation world. But you use your IP as the recruiter. And that's what Nintendo does. So Sony's has a little bit of that and a little bit of Microsoft. And that's why they have the balance. And that's why I think they are in a better position than either one of them to kind of adapt to the future. Because they're willing to hone in on what's important to their brand, but then also provide some sort of service as well without damaging their IP. You see it? Besides Last of Us Factions, any of these going to threaten Nathan Drake or God of War? Well, even Factions, is that going to affect the Last of Us, like Ellie and stuff? No, they're spinoffs. You look at these are not going to hurt their IP, their brand. But it's all about balance. And that's why I've always said here. I've always said that, why can't we just have balance? There's times for service games. There's time for multiplayer. There's time for single-player games. There's time for epic story games. There's time for action games. There's time for VR games. There's time for streamed games. There's time for mobile games. There's time. Why can't we just have it all? Oh, my goodness. Yes, Captain Ply, fact check. They're not in the middle of anything. They're way at the top. I gotcha. They're in the middle of the model. what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying sales-wise or mind share. You know what I'm saying. I'm talking about the way of games distributing, a little bit of everything. Why can't we have it all? Right? One-stop shop. Why can't we just have them give us a mobile game, a VR game, a game for a service, a game day one in a subscription, a game that needs to be $70, a game that has a multiplayer battle pass? And that's why I prefer what they're doing, because they're giving you a little bit of everything. And the distribution is dependent on the game that they want to make. Whereas the other one is that everything belongs in a service day one. Everything, no matter what it is, whether it's a racing game, a shooting game, an epic adventure game, an RPG, everything has to be in this model. Cheap-ass gaming, everything. Why everything? Why can't there be a balance so that we get the best of everything depending on where it goes? This is a great mobile game. All right, put it on a phone. This is a great VR game. Put it on a VR headset. This game is a great indie game to launch day one in the service. Great. Uncharted 7, that's not going in the service. That is a $70 high-quality product, epic adventure. Got it. There's no one-size-fits-all. And that's been my big advocate on this channel. It's like, as a customer, I want it all. I want everything. And why can't there be variation? Why can't there be that? Why does it all got to be cloud? Why does it all need to be on a mobile phone? Why does it need to be compromised for a service? Why? Everything. No, I don't want to be pigeonholed. I don't want to be funneled. I want to have options. So that's where I think we haven't seen this yet. But people want to be like, he's out because of this. I don't think we have seen the results yet for the pivot. And what will they be pivoting from? Leading in console sales? Top mind share? The biggest IP ever to come out this month? What are you pivoting from? From winning? From being on top? For having the advantage when it comes to negotiations with your platform? And if I think anything that they're going to pivot, they're going to be more conscious of their IP and the value that has for their identity. And I think the next person coming in is going to be even more so with that. But I just say, why can't we have it all, everybody? Why do we have this one future where it's cloud or nothing? Strap-ons or we go home? What? Nah. Just have it all. Everybody should do everything. I think Microsoft should have their own pass, their own tier of games not in the service. But Sony's able to leverage multi-plat, second-party games. Microsoft can do it too. They got all the money in the world. They choose not to. Nobody questions them. They just go, thank you, Phil. I don't know. Exactly, Akeem. Akeem with the 2. He goes, I keep hearing, where's the multiplayer? Now it's bad. Exactly. Exactly. Sony got no multiplayer games. Now they got all these multiplayer games coming here. These games, and it's like, oh, service games. Ah. But I don't think, my thing is that I don't think we've seen anything yet to say they're pivoting. Like, they're not doing bad to pivot to something better. But I do think there will be some sort of refocus on their first party with the new person coming in. I hope so. I hope this person's not one. This person just don't dilute their IP. But I don't think Sony would let that happen to PlayStation because they can't. See, everybody's like, well, why don't they do day one PC, right? Why don't they just throw it on? You got to remember, Microsoft, it was easy for them because they have financial gains with PC because they own the operating system Steam runs on. It's a no-brainer for Microsoft to put their games on PC. That is another platform for them. It sells computers to help them go against Apple. It gives them an advantage against Apple where they could sell gaming computers. They sell the software to get you on Windows, to get you on Office 365, all those other benefits. There is a financial benefit to put games on PC for Microsoft. It's not as easy for Sony. Sony don't just, why would they? They're not trying to sell computers. They don't make Vio anymore. Sony don't have a financial interest in the operating system of the PC. Microsoft does. It's easy for them. Just put them on PC day one. Yeah, why not? Sell a bunch of Windows computers. Okay, well, we don't make it up in games, but we make it up in Windows sales. Sony don't have that. My biggest problem is of these games, Sony needs to show them, not icons. That was my biggest problem with this show. They showed CGI and didn't show the games. And that's un-Sony-like. You show the goddamn games. Don't show me title screens. So there should be some sort of showcase or something to show us what the hell these games are and what they look like. And that's what we need to see next. But this was a poor showing of Fair Games and Marathon and Concord. Those were bad showings. Concord was the worst. It was a screenshot. They need to show these games before people find out if they're good or bad or what they're going to be like. So, we'll see. But I'm going to say, Jim Ryan, he was a tough nut to crack. You know, he wasn't very personable. He was what it was. He did his job. He migrated people over. But I think it may be too early for a pivot right now. And if he really was bad and hurting their bottom line, he would not be walking out in March. They wouldn't even let him speak. Just like I don't know what happened to Sean Layden, but that's what happened. Yeah, Call of Duty, the service game. That's DLC. Nobody complain about that. And Sony is being too quiet. I agree. And I don't know if it's complacency. I don't know if it's because Jim Ryan was going to retire. And the other thing, too, another point, is that I was thinking about this, too, about him retiring, right? If he was going to retire, why would he even care about going to court and fighting for Call of Duty if he knew that he was out in a few months? If he was leaving in March? He would just be like, oh, yeah, well, it is what it is. But the fact that he was like crying Jim Ryan and he was such an advocate against this Call of Duty deal, very interesting that he was planning to leave in March. But we do need another showcase. Sony is too quiet. I think they're being very complacent, a little too quiet. And complacent not in the sense of not releasing games, but I think very complacent into not showing us what games are we going to be playing next year. So I think they definitely need a showcase. I think enough is enough. They're doing stuff. So it's not they're not doing anything, and they got Spider-Man. But I definitely think we need to see post-Spider-Man what the hell's going on. Because we don't have gameplay for these games. But we will see. We will see whether they go back, whether they stick with the service stuff. Maybe they make games shorter for DLC. Like Horizon now is going to PC 2 years later. You know, maybe the new person walks in and there is a big pivot. But as of now, I think it's too early to say there's going to be a pivot. But we'll find out next year. And you keep it locked here at the Gaming Grindhouse, where we're going to try to find out who's next. Hope he looks like Gordon Ramsay, because I got my Gordon Ramsay memes for him.
Enough from me. We're going to have the games do our talking.
Where's the lamb sauce? It's raw, Melissa.
Yes, chef.
It's raw. Come on.
My voice is getting parched. I need a drink.
You just made the list.
Oh, here we go. Jeff B. Gaming coming on in. Right? He knew I was about to I was warming up those Grindhouse doors. He goes, Jez, do you think we'll get some PlayStation announcements at the Game Awards? Yes. I'll do Game Awards predictions at upcoming shows. But I definitely think we'll get announcements at the Game Awards. We're probably going to see more of these games. maybe Fair Games and Concord. I think those will be there. Also, I do think we'll probably see Hellblade 2 release date. We need to. Hellblade 2 was there. I'm excited for Hellblade 2. Hopefully Microsoft doesn't mess that up. But, we'll see. We will see. But right now, I think it's too early for a pivot. And we'll see what happens. But we will see. But it's not failing over there. Because like I said, what are they failing at? They're selling more than ever. I wouldn't change anything, but I do think they need to talk more because it is getting a little quiet there. We need more announcements. We're just hungry for announcements, baby. More Fable. No, I don't think so. Don't mess with the AI. That's right, Josh. But thank you again, Grinders, and a thank you again for awesome 2,500 subscribers. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Shout out to all the VIPs. Shout out to everybody that came on earlier when I opened up the Grindhouse doors. Thrash, Cyber Dragon. Who else was on there? I forget. I'm sorry. I think there was. We know what Ant Methods came on. John Ant. Yeah, thank you again for coming on. And the True Virgil. Shout out to you. I'm sorry you blame me for parking your car wrong. True Virgil. I don't know what to say to you, dude. I did move you from the spot just a little to the right. Still hanging low. But yeah, that was wild. And it was the Gaming Grindhouse, dude. But thank you again for all the subs. Hit that like button. We're going to keep grinding here. This is the Gaming Grindhouse, everybody. Keep it locked here for all entertainment, funny, gaming, and it's all about the games. That's what it is. As consumers. Fans fans are fans. I don't know what the Giants are at. Let me see. Alexa, what is the score of the New York Giants game? $23 to 24-3. Jesus. Oh my God. What a joke. After the way Washington played the Eagles too, man, Giants are friggin' done. That division's going wild right now. The Eagles, even Washington's good. Holy crumb buns. But anyway, what Giants are done, dude. Let's go Rangers. Let's go Rangers. We're going to hockey. Football season's over for me. It's hockey season. It's hockey season. Let's go Rangers, baby. Let's go. New coach. Let's go Rangers. Football's over. Just like that, we move on. We're done now. We're going to hockey. New York Rangers, baby. Let's go. But anyway, Grinders, thank you again. Hit that like button. Share it out. Comment down below. I'll read all the comments. And keep it locked here to the Gaming Grindhouse. And keep on grinding, everybody. Let's go, Grinders!
Games are coming fast. 12 minutes and Hades. And they're all on Game Pass. Games. Like El Requiem. What to play first and what to play last.